Alright, we are live. Welcome to Action Surge. This was supposed to air Saturday, and we ran into some technical issues with my son's health and just me. I was off at work and forgot to even run this. So, luckily, my tech support guy, Cash, he's actually in this group. He plays Burrell. He was able to record everything for me and get everything set up. So I'm going to watch it for the first time here with you guys. And it's a little bit of shorter session because, like I said, we didn't get started till later, and they didn't know if I was available or whatever, and of course I wasn't. So, oh, excuse me. Without further ado, here we go.
All right, go for it.
All right. Hello and welcome to Wild Beyond. What session is this? 7, 6, 5, 4?
Five.
Session 5.
That one.
Yeah, Witchlight session 5 on Action Surge. And yeah, you guys can introduce
Oh,
yourselves
so there's
again.
DM Joe is over there. I'm not DM Joe. Hold on one second.
Working our way down.
That.
Oh, hey, I'm M, and I'm playing Camino del Rio.
No one?
Eris, hi. Sorry. I'm Eris. I am playing Elwyn. My lights are very red right now. I'm going to adjust that a little bit.
Oh, I got some people
Right.
mixed up here somewhere. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to pause it because it looks like they switched on me. Okay, hold on.
Right.
So Joe should be in the end one, though, eventually
Gregory,
here. Hold on one
I'm
second.
playing Reveal.
Greg is in the right spot. Eris is
Girl.
not.
My name is Cash, and I'll be playing Beryl Blount.
Cash is going to go here.
I am Quentin Cabot, and I'm playing Brubin Brizio. At yourself.
All right.
Okay, let me
So we
get
left off. You had the Kenku Mischief Maker.
We'll figure it out here. Hold on a second.
Unconscious and suspended from a snare. And I guess we'll pick up from there.
Hey, Ruben, can I have your arm with your hand attached, please? Please, please, please,
No.
can I have that?
Stop asking.
I want to wake him up, though.
No.
Yes, it'd be so
Stop
much
asking.
fun. Has anyone got a
No.
bucket?
I am not your toy.
And
Yeah.
it might be smarter to take them to a safe location to interrogate before waking them up and letting them go, potentially?
That, or we take them to Mr. Witch and Mr. White, since that was our objective in the first place.
Right.
But
True. Do we want to ask anything before that? We don't know what Mr. Witch and Light are going to do, so this might be our chance to ask questions.
Oh. Right.
Oh, and see, we lost somebody for a second there.
Hold on.
I'm trying to get
Quentin
everybody in the right spot.
Off from the call.
Right.
I don't think he likes me asking for his arm, guys. Sorry.
They're offline, so I'm gonna guess some sort of Wi-Fi issue.
Discord crash. He said
Yeah,
in
that's what I'm guessing.
roll 20.
All right.
He said in the roll 20.
So, and I gotta
Sounds
get
about
Joe
right.
back in the right spot. Oh, Joe's
Joe's
on
on
there
usually
somewhere.
doesn't stay crashed for
there's-
very long, so that
No.
should fix
This
itself.
is
Unless
gonna be
the
Joe
server
when it fixes
completely goes
itself.
But we're all, the rest of us are here, so that can't be it.
And Quentin, where did Quentin go?
Okay.
Oh, Quentin was the one that dropped in this case. So
It is so hard to type, guys, with my middle finger being down.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm the hunt and peck.
Quentin, you're back. You're good.
I hope.
did somebody just sub? I
Oh.
thank you for the sub or the follow.
Oh,
Well,
said he'd be home in 20 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna transition to what I've got right now. It's still there. It is
Brian
correct
said he was gonna
now.
be home in
I'm just
20
missing
minutes, so
Quentin
he-
somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, we just.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
we've already started.
What happened?
I would like to rummage through his pockets while he's
Okay, there we go.
upside
Whew.
down. That's okay.
He went back to the right size. Thanks, Cash.
Pockets?
Yeah, rummage through his pockets. Like, I want from his pocket inside
This
out,
part
see
is
what comes out of his
pre-recorded.
pocket.
We're just kind of watching
What
it. I'm just kind of
kind of
watching it for the first time.
Villains. You just horrible person are you to just rummage through someone's pockets?
God, just hanging upside down. Big whoop. It's like shaking the kid for his lunch money. Except I'm
Right,
not gonna
and
shake him.
that
I'm just
is
gonna put his pocket
not a
inside
good
out.
thing to
That's
do.
not.
It's a great thing to do. Who knows? He might have a paper in there, and he might be the person that hired us. And if he does, he might have a paper in there telling us what we need to do. So if we rummage through his
Or we
pockets, we can
could
find out more
just
stuff.
ask her.
Well, I asked to wake him up, and he wouldn't give me the arm, so I can't wake him up,
I feel
guys.
like there's other ways to wake someone up, like
But
Yeah.
are there
someone have
funnier
healing
ways?
things.
Yes. No, he's just unconscious. We don't need to heal him. We just need to wake him up.
Right, which means
And
he doesn't
I'm
really
going
have
to
any
try to
health
take
left.
this place. Are we being watched by carnival goers? Because we're still like kind of in public.
Kind of
You're
hidden.
kind of in a little corner there, though. I mean, you
Ah.
did make sure you were back behind some tents and there's some trees. And I mean, every once in a while, you might have one of the little things, the swan boats float by on the river, but
So
that's
this
about it.
this Kenku
Ah.
is unconscious right now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone beat it up.
While
I
they're
just
disgusting, can I walk forward and just healing hands?
Oh, I'm gonna have to
give
go
him one
back
hit
to
point?
the last episode because I didn't remember the
them
Kenku
one hit
getting knocked unconscious.
He's
Sure.
still under snare, so he's technically restrained thanks to Elwyn.
Trained, yeah.
So as long as
And-
nothing happens to Elwyn, it's not going anywhere.
No,
Meanwhile, Bruben just walks over, picks up his eye, kind of goes, pops it back in his head.
and I'll
Well,
do a minor
yeah.
illusion of like a pretty tall rose bush that will just hide the hanging Kenku from the view of the boats.
Turn it into a potted plant.
Once you ping the spot,
Be a
you wanna
potted
put
plant.
the-
I'll make it a potted plant.
Where are you putting that?
I'm putting that like here so that it's along like the so that the boats going around in the lake here won't see directly where
There we
the
go. There's everybody
Kenku
on
is
camera now.
hanging.
Oh, so to block.
nobody gets to.
Oh,
Yeah, to block the
The campaign
boats
is
that go by
normally
every now and
live,
then, just block their view.
Between on Saturdays at
Yeah, I gotcha.
I want to say 6 or 7 in the evening, 6 or 7,
Um,
and we missed this
well,
last
this time,
Saturday because of
everyone,
my son
that's-
was ill, and then I ended up working late,
I'm
and
honestly surprised this worked.
so they recorded this for me.
Yeah.
My tech guy Cash,
Yeah,
who's
he went
also
down.
plays
Gosh, he was-
Burrell in this
They- I don't know. Did we get
campaign,
They
he
went down real
recorded it for
fast.
me, so I thought
Oh,
I'd watch
really?
it for the first time and stream it too.
So
We also have the old
but
episodes on YouTube.
Brielle, you healed them, so are they awake
yeah,
now?
I'm not really sure either.
I think they're just
they still
healed.
have stuff blocked off. I'm sorry.
I should bring him up from unconscious.
Crap.
Yes, because whatever damage we did, it was non-lethal.
Yeah.
Yes.
We made sure that it was non-lethal. As
But you
Bruben
put them
literally
down real quick.
freaking fired off his fist right into the head. Just
We're relatively
If I
new,
take
and
a
I'm still
quick
working
Shogun
on figuring
warrior
out
thing without
Streamlabs
waking
and all
up.
that too. So, or not Streamlabs,
You've
Oh.
already been healed.
the more
Stream Elements, so I can like have
the
it
more you
update
hug,
Henley,
auto
Henley
links
South
the
and
on
more
stuff.
likely it
Bridge,
is that they're going to stay
and you take a right
asleep.
right before you get to the
It
bridge.
doesn't
You'll be
wake
on
someone
West Hill
up.
Avenue, and that
I
goes
mean,
right over as well. That
It
bridge
does
around.
too. Not gonna say how I know it, but it
They blocked
does
off West Hill as well.
sometimes. It's like a 75% chance it doesn't wake up, but there's like 25% chance they wake up. And I'm really rooting for that 25% right now with the crowbar. Like, let's try this. Come on, please, let's try
go
this.
over to the healed Kenku hanging upside down,
I don't
and
like
kind of
that.
go upside down a bit, and look in their face, be like, "Hey, you awake there now? Hello."
Who do you think it's snoring?
Morin.
Can Owen just like walk out to them and lightly just like, hello? We would
Sorry.
like to speak with you. Just sort of slightly tap him on the face, like sort of
Does he wake
not
up from
really
that?
smacking them, but like trying to like get their attention.
Does he wake up from that?
I have a thought. I have a thought now. I
Because
apologize for posting the prestidigitation.
I'm gonna go through his pockets. I'm gonna roll for his pockets.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll for the pockets?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, sleight of hand. Would I have advantage or not?
No, but it's a real low DC. You don't really need advantage. Actually, you don't
I
even
think
need
it's
to roll.
more.
Don't even bother.
Oh, okay. I rolled. Let's see what I rolled anyway.
Yeah, well, you rolled 11. I only said
And what was your idea?
I was just. I've got it, but it's okay. Go ahead. For now,
but
go ahead.
digging
Thank
through
you.
the pockets, you quickly
Thank
find
you.
that there's
Is it Alejo?
a
Alejo Cass?
object could possibly be a dagger or something like
Thank you.
that in the pocket.
I made the
So
frame.
that's the
I
first
got
thing you
another
notice.
frame for my
Ooh, I
Soul
pull it out.
Survivors.
Let's
Well, actually,
pull
it's
it
going to be
out.
the Rise of the Drow
What's
King
this
that
guy?
my
Ear
friend
corn.
Deontay made. So it's going to be pretty cool, I think.
I'm gonna save.
Kind of
I'm gonna save that for later, and I'm gonna reach back in his pocket.
Burrow, what
With
are you
that-
doing? Or Bourbon?
Uh, Ruben is just waiting for them to relieve the Kenku of its items for now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna reach my hands back in his pocket.
All right. So you're digging around in his pocket. You pull out a little trinket, some sort, like a, I don't know, it's like a pin, kind of, like, you know, like a pin you'd put on your jacket. And it's just
Oh,
got a weird little frog face on it.
this might wake him up, guys.
Would I recognize the pen anyway?
No, it's just like a goofy, like, frog thing. Almost looks like something maybe the carnival would give away to kids.
Okay.
I said
mean,
that.
It's like the fantasy version of a cheap plastic pen from the carnival.
Okay.
All right, I can't believe I'm asking this because I do not approve of what you're doing right now. But do they have a reveal? Do they have a straw doll on them?
Let me see. And like I reach back into his pockets.
Dig around.
DM.
Dig around.
Would
Alright.
the hat of disguise be still on their person? Or has it been, like, laid on the ground?
What makes you think it's a hat of disguise?
You said before that the Kenku was
Yeah,
shape-shifting at one time. I believe last time it was from
the
a hat
transition
that they
effect
were
that I have. This,
There's
No,
this
they
one
were.
right
particular
here.
hat
I just
they
said
were
they
wearing
were
that they-
wearing
Some of
a
the stuff that
hat.
I'm using is from this
Okay.
thing
But when
called
they shifted
Jasper's
back, it didn't-
Game
it just
Day.
got- just happens to have one really
And
long,
it's a
feather
free,
on the top of
free
its
thing
head
through
that it
Streamlabs.
just uses in its illusions, apparently.
He did it for a
So it
charity.
is a magic hat then.
We can always just we'll pull that feather, guys. But I'm still gonna look in his pockets, and I'm just gonna grab him and flip him inside out. Just like grab him. You know how like you grab your pockets, flip them inside out. I'm just gonna grab him and just yank on him out.
A few coins, a half-eaten loaf of bread, a weird little straw doll,
Straw doll.
a broken necklace.
Straw doll. I'm gonna grab that because that was from the little girl. I'm gonna put it
Yeah.
in my pocket.
Yeah.
That was this is the same person who took. So the
Just
Kenku's
putting the little
taking
girl in his pocket.
things from children. Why?
So, yeah, this thing's a little weird. This doesn't look like a child's toy. This is like it's weird. It's got like a piece of thorny vine wrapped around the neck, a thorn right in the throat, and it's like made with like a real pale kind of straw, so it's almost a whitish color. Doesn't look like anything a child would play with.
So it's not the straw doll that we saw something take from a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Different straw
Absolutely not.
doll.
Okay.
I'm gonna adjust the names here. It looks like the
Does
names
it-
could go up a
does-
little bit.
With all the stuff on it, does it seem to have any significance, any sort of symbolic or magical significance?
I want to roll a insight check on it. See if I get an insight from it.
Insight for
So,
Just to see if I can find out anything about the doll. Insight, perception, arcana, whatever you want me to roll.
Sort
I'll
of what
roll.
I was asking about, yeah.
I was just gonna say that we should probably still figure out if we want to wake them up and ask stuff ourselves, or if we want to take them to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light
Which
first.
one's the light?
Well,
Hmm.
if we wake them, chances are that they wield magic. So perhaps we should take that sort of precaution in mind. Such as, Elwin, do you have anything as far as string on you, by
We
chance?
can always just pull the little feather out of his head. Just whoop,
I don't think that's involved.
then we got a feather.
What are you asking about?
It'll wake him up.
If you have some string on you in some of your tinkering kits, I would wager.
String.
Oh, I got somebody pinging me about something.
I would assume so. Let me. I pull my backpack around and start rummaging through the everything in there to try and find some. I'm gonna guess I do. Joe,
Here.
do I?
I'm gonna whisper in Brill's ear. I think we should. I think we should just pluck that feather out. I think that'll wake him up.
What are your toolkits?
I mean,
Uh,
it could work.
I have.
I think you have tinker
I have
tools.
thieves'
anyway.
tools, and I believe I have alchemist tools.
I
I
have
have thieves'
weaver's
tools and a tinker box, and I do still have more rope, I believe.
Wait a minute.
I think the thieves' tools or the tinker box might have some string in it. I can think of uses.
Didn't you
string
just
in
say
it.
you
I've got-
have weavers?
I got
have
Hemper's
weaver's
rope.
tools. So as Ruben is asking Ellen about that, and Ellen's looking through his bag, I'll just pull out like a spool of thread and be like, well, I've got a bunch of these. Do you need a specific color or anything? Would these work?
Which one would be something that you are not too... You don't have too much issue with losing, let's say.
Oh, well, I mean, I got tons and tons of white. I mean, that's sort of the... You make all your Muslim stuff before you make the big thing with the white, so I got tons of white. So here you go. You know,
Ruben begins tying the Kenku's beak together so we don't have any sort of vocal components from magic.
I sent you a message in the Roll20, Joe.
Not very privately.
Yeah,
A little bit better than name
We don't
placement.
see it.
It's...
Mhm.
I don't know whether I should even attempt to try and tell them how to actually whisper stuff, because Joe is going to
It's
be
funnier this
absolutely
way.
bombarded.
Yeah.
And I don't apply to the Roll20 part anyhow. So I mean, yeah, I mean, you can reach for it and whatever. I mean, I can't say if anyone will try to stop you or not.
Got it. I'm gonna grab on that and yank on it.
So yeah, Reveler reaches up for the feather.
Oh, you
What
didn't
feather?
get enough already?
There's plenty of... It's a Kenku! It's covered in feathers!
I think the feather in the
Yeah.
hat, right? Is that what
Well,
you're reaching for?
it's got one weird long feather out that comes out of the top of its head.
I'm plucking it. I just grabbed it. 2 hands and yank.
Okay, so you grab onto that feather, you know, and I'm gonna need an athletics check.
Oh boy.
Can I try to smack his hand away with like
Absolutely,
dexterity type of thing?
absolutely.
Athletics.
All right. What would that be like?
Mm.
Sleight of hand,
Nice.
or just like a acrobatic?
16 to pull that.
Well, we'll go with, you can go athletics or acrobatics.
All right, acrobatics. Ah, not good. I'm trying to help Ruben with the keeping the beak closed. Too many things at once.
So you grab the feather and you pull, and I mean, you give it a good yank, and it yanks the whole Kenku about a foot towards you, which immediately wakes it up.
It's awake. It's awake. I woke him up. See,
I
told
hope
you
you
that
got that
works.
beak closed
Didn't,
before.
no.
Camino
Go.
and Ruben can attempt to maybe make like a sleight of hand or something along those lines. I'll go sleight of hand or athletics to try and keep the beak closed during this moment of pain and awakening.
I'm just
Camino,
trying to
would you
look
mind
at
assisting?
No.
No, never mind. You have a slightly higher sleight of hand because the fact I'm proficient in it. Can I give Camino advantage?
Or we could both do it, right? We could each do
Yeah.
a straight roll.
I leave it to the DM to decide.
I would just go ahead and do the straight roll. Because
All
it's like kind of instantaneous.
Hey,
Yeah.
we got this. We are in sync right now, Ruben.
Literally, both hands snap around this beak, and it just as it starts to let out a squawk, it's like, "Ah!" And you got to clamp shut. Um,
Did I get
feather
the
don't
feather?
come out, but it
Darn it! I
peers in
want
the
the
thing's
feather.
eyes, and yeah. What do you want to do now?
Since I started
I
doing
want
this
to walk
Twitch
over
stream,
to him and
I'm
say,
watching
"I
a lot
want your
more
feather,
Twitch now.
please. Can I have
Watching
that
a lot
one?
more of
Like, I
these things.
really
It's
want
pretty
that
crazy.
feather. Just that
What's your
one
thing with
feather
wanting
I
people's
want."
parts of their bodies? And I really don't think that is the
I don't
most
think the chat
pressing
logs are. I
issue
think it's
right
blurry,
now.
but
I'm
There's
um
other things.
Would
the
someone
is
like? Go ahead.
What?
No,
I was
Ellen.
just gonna ask if
Ellen.
Ruben has both of his hands currently, because I know one of them was launched at the bird.
Wow.
He put
I
it back
only
on.
have the one hand. No, I don't. The
I
hand
will
that was
just
launched
the
at the
other hand.
bird, I got back on from Mage Hand, putting it back
I'm
on.
Oh,
okay. So
right,
you
right,
have both.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
has
But
his mage
you
hand and his
still
regular
have
hand.
you still have my other hand in your backpack.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If Ruben's
Do you
doing
need
anything, he's probably using his actual hand to hold most of the stuff while Camino's doing the tie-up of the knots with
Okay.
string. So
Okay.
that's doing that. But
I just wanted
we have another problem here that no one's paying attention to. There are some spells that don't require vocal components. They just require somatics. Meaning the
know.
hands are not bound. They're not bound.
change
He's
the
restrained.
orientation a little bit. Put
I know.
Put
No,
Joe
he's
in
not.
the
He was
corner of
restrained
that.
by his ankle, hanging him upside
Still
down.
hands.
His arms are still free.
Hands.
I'm going. Okay, I'm going to try and restrain the
Fucking
rest of the
Greg.
bird. I'm gonna just try and essentially, I'm gonna try and grapple the bird while it's hanging upside down.
Oh no! He fell off. He came out of that restraint. I just yanked him.
He didn't fall off. He just got pulled towards you.
Yeah, I wanted the DM
Yeah,
to
he's
stop
still
it.
boing,
And it's like,
Foot. He's pulled a foot. You take a ruler and you measure it, and it's
He
a
didn't say
foot.
he was ungrappled. He just said that he was pulled towards you.
This is
A
this
foot.
this
yeah,
No,
but not
you
out
have to
of the
this
understand.
campaign,
door.
this
Well,
cast is a
snare
riot
is
to
up.
watch.
As long as, even if, I'm not sure whether it's a concentration or not, but as long as Elwyn is unharmed and maintaining the spell, the creature is still restrained unless the creature itself makes a check against the spell itself. Unless I'm mistaken. Elwyn, you actually have the spell. Could you post the description for us?
Yeah, hold on.
All I see is catapult.
I have catapult.
I see that. It's a nice spell.
There is snare.
Okay, so it lasts for 8 hours. Creature must succeed. Restrained creature can make a dexterity saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Another creature can take an action to make an Arcana check to get it out of it, but that's the only ways out. So it's still restrained.
Yeah, but it can make a dex save and just do
Yes.
something now because it's conscious and
Because it's conscious.
we didn't have a chance to properly restrain it. We only made sure to shut it up.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm trying to restrain it just with my arms.
Oh boy.
Bro, can you knock him unconscious again? They're all arguing. I just want the dark feather.
Yeah, dude, we wouldn't have had to knock it out again if you hadn't tried to yank a feather out of its head.
we don't know. We don't know. Okay. Okay, we've had our little argument. DM, what is the Kenku actually doing?
Yeah, that's important.
Well, we're gonna start with that saving throw,
Another fail.
Not very good.
and it doesn't do so well. So, it's suspended. Its arms are free. Its legs are caught in the snare, but it's just kind of trying to bat at the two of you, trying to bind its beak, while mumbling something, but you can't understand it because it's beak's being held. So it's like.
I mean, a crowbar's gonna hurt. Just saying.
All right, just calm down for a minute. Stop struggling. We just wanted
Crowbar's
to
gonna hurt.
ask you some questions. We're a little worried about you talking because there's been a thing. Elwyn, you can talk, or Ruben, people can talk in their mind, and then he could talk to you without opening his mouth, right?
I can do that. Sorry.
And we can ask questions without untying his beak.
Okay. What do we want to ask.
Why are you following us?
Okay,
have
yeah,
your
fair
feather.
enough. So,
We
I'm
don't
going to
want the feather!
the feather's not important right now. Elwyn is going to point at the bird and say, "Why are you following us?" He's more stressed than usual right now, by the way.
Get more stressed than usual. Are you
Yes.
using the message spell?
Very nervous.
Was you using like that message spell or something?
I am using message.
Well, replies with a very uh, oh, no. Replies with kind of basically it says, well, you're about the only armed party wandering around here. Why wouldn't I pay attention to you?
Insight. Can I do it?
Telepathic
It's like, I don't
insight.
believe you.
Now, no one else can hear this except for Elwyn.
Ooh. Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense to you.
What they say?
They said just because we're armed.
I mean, that seems a little odd. What about this straw doll situation?
I'm casting again, by the way. Are you?
Kenku Voodoo Doctor.
You're carrying a lot of suspicious things. Is there any particular reason for that? You've been causing chaos around the carnival, so we've been told. It's getting worse. The stutter.
The Kenku size.
It gets significantly worse when he's anxious, like now.
Fair.
So the Kenku sighs and says, "Release me, and I'll tell you everything."
Insight again.
I think that's a bad idea.
We
I
don't hear
still
that.
think
We don't
guys
hear
don't
it.
hear
We don't hear that. It's up to
I'm the only
Elwyn to
one that
tell
hears
us.
it. It's telepathic. I'm gonna do insight again. 14.
Seems like, seems like it's given up and doesn't want to be upside down anymore.
Cast again.
Okay.
We have a job to bring you in to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. I'm afraid releasing you now isn't possible. Sorry.
Fair point. Fair point.
The Kenku replies with, "Well, that's just perfect because I've been wanting to talk to them anyhow."
Okay. Fine. I'm gonna look to everybody else and be like, I think we should take them to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light now. I don't think they're gonna tell us
what
much
happened there?
now, at least.
Lost
Does
So
my,
what's the
smear
plan?
of yours move, or
There
how
we
are we
go.
gonna get them there?
I have more rope.
Reuben simply says, "Well, why don't we take and bind their hands at least, and then we can have Elwyn release the spell."
Well, I got a crowbar. We can just knock him out and drag him there.
No!
It works just
we know
fine.
we know that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light would probably be more willing to speak with them if they are, one, conscious, and two, alive.
We can wake him up. I can pull the feather again.
You are way too blunt.
You could pull the feather, you could cut them, you could break them, you could do whatever else. I can make the scent of chloroform appear in my hand. The point is, we just need to transport them to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. That's all that we need. This is beginning to become that fake fight is becoming more and more of a real-life experience for me at this point. Now, can we please restrain the Kenku's hands? We already know they can cast magic.
Yes. And Ruben, I mean, Elwin's going to pull the rest of the rope out of his bag and attempt to restrain the Kenku's arms and hands.
Hey, well, go ahead. Make either survival or sleight of hand check. I'll let
A
you
what
pick.
check?
Survival or sleight of hand.
So my survival. Okay, sleight of hand. Okay, 18.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright. So you skillfully bind the Kenku's feathered hands, and with its mouth now tied shut with string, it's completely at your mercy. Though it does struggle a little bit. Just enough to let you know it wants to struggle.
Just a
Now,
caution. And I will let them out of the snare.
Okay.
I think we should have knocked him unconscious. Just saying.
I'm
We don't
readying my
have
mace.
to.
'Cause
I got my crowbar ready to smack him upside the head.
Ruben just says, now, here's a fun little tidbit for you. If you decide to run, to try and escape, or whatever else it may be, we have two very, very, very well-equipped gentlemen who really want to cause you bodily harm that the three of us are trying to prevent them from. However, they're not the ones you need to worry about. As Ruben holds up one hand, one finger, as well as the freaking hand puppet doll, and an arc of electricity goes through it. Because we're all having a really interesting time here at the carnival. So,
That sounds shocking.
we're
Even
just
if it's
going
not,
to keep moving along,
I'm
shall
gonna
we?
briefly flash shocking grasp in my hand just to prove a point in this conversation. Just-
Ruben's gonna try for an intimidation. Doesn't really
I will
work.
aid with that. Can I give advantage?
I will build
in that
off
I'm
of
doing-
what they were saying, and I'll just go down to them when seeing Ruben have a good idea, but just falter a little bit. I'm just gonna go over to the Kenko and be like, "So we can be your best friends or your worst enemies. It's all up to you. Can I make an intimidation check?"
Sure.
I'm gonna pull out my gun and do the same.
in the back, I'm just laughing, like very quietly giggling to myself at this dick measuring contest that's going on between my new teammates.
Dick measure.
It's not a dick measuring contest. We're just trying to intimidate the Kenku. I'm not
Okay.
trying to measure any dick against Ruben.
Yeah, you don't
His
even
dick is
have
his
one. That's how
business.
you're amazing.
Oh,
You
well,
are
you
right
might
now,
be surprised.
Camino.
But
The only
But-
one who uttered dick is being the best in the dick measuring contest.
To be honest,
About literally
But-
everyone else here.
I was just seeing my friend falter, and so I just was trying to make it a little better, and I got a 24.
you're a
Yeah,
lot better.
that was
Ruben
quite.
tries, but he's not very intimidating.
I'm not. It's probably because I have a sock puppet on my hand. Or a
Yeah,
hand
like
puppet
Uh,
on my-
it doesn't
It's
help.
not. It doesn't. I don't think it has the
Trying to
effect you
respond
want
mostly
it
in
to
chat,
have.
so it,
Elwin also
Not
tried
yet,
to
but it
intimidate
will.
him with a very obviously broken gun. And he's also been like
Oh.
stuttering nervous this entire time. He's not scary.
Right. So I just had to help them out, because I can be scary if I want to be scary.
The rest
Clearly,
of us
clearly.
apparently can't.
Now, we need to take them to your bugbear friend, unless I'm mistaken, so that way we can prove we
Right.
captured our little troublemaker.
Burly.
Soil! Where are you at?
Oh yeah, where's Soil? He was hiding.
It's
Soil popped up
okay.
behind
we
the
can go.
plant.
Yeah, he was like staying out of the way, so they weren't going to be in any crossfire or anything. There they are.
Bro, can I have that?
Excellent
Can I have
job.
the bucket?
Sure, here you go. Wait, there's one piece left. Grab it, eat it, and then hand the bucket to you.
Oh, I got a bucket. Yes. And then I put it on top of my head.
This is a bucket.
Well, that's a
It
slight
is now a
improvement,
hat.
actually.
It is now a hat.
This is a book.
plus one
It is
AC
a popcorn bucket, so it still smells of butter and popcorn.
Delicious.
Ruben
Anyway,
just kind of has a hand out towards Soil to
popcorn
kind of
bucket plus 2.
help, not really like hold their hand as much as it is like put a hand on their shoulders, so that way they feel that it's understood that Soil's with us.
I got soil. Don't worry. I'll watch. I'll watch soil.
You're supposed to be watching the Kenku! Out of all of us, y'all are the most intimidating! My god! Except for Camino! Who surprisingly is more intimidating than any of us!
Yeah.
No, it's
Stay
it's
with
just,
the Kenku! Out of all the time you wanted to mess with the Kenku, now you want to leave it alone?
and put a bucket on your head.
I just want some popcorn. Gosh, I just want popcorn.
I'm gonna start bringing the Kenku to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I'll be the practical one today, I guess.
We're gonna drag the Kenku way over to the wagons, which are over here.
Okay.
Just grab the scoop of you and pull you off.
Fine. That works.
Switch you
While
up
we're
over.
while we're walking over, I'm gonna take out one of my crossbow bolts and cut some eye slots in the front of the popcorn bucket so that Reveal can see.
Oh, nice. All right.
You think we can get a refill on this bucket?
Not now.
Not
There's
now.
holes
I just realized that was my first blessing because I made the popcorn bucket holy.
Oh no. No.
I'm sorry.
in it. Okay.
One of these days I'm gonna be
Hold up.
killed. It's gonna be because a pun gave me a heart attack.
I keep seeing everyone de-soil. Why are we saying de-soil? It's like the
De-soil?
third time I've seen in the chat. Soil.
Wait, there's a chat
That's your
running?
soil. Yeah.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
soil. Soil was they
Revelor
were gonna
on
call
the
name
Roll20
something
is
that.
saying, asking to soil.
Oh, for some reason I'm not seeing
Yeah.
it.
Asking soil
Oh, there
if
it
there's a
is.
popcorn stand.
Oh,
Asking
oh,
soil
yeah.
if there's a popcorn stall.
Oh, absolutely. There's a popcorn stand.
Soil was the name of the goblin thing.
But he
Bro,
ain't
you
gonna tell
gonna
you
show
where
this
it's
more
at.
popcorn?
But he ain't gonna tell you where it's at unless you buy him some.
I think the goblin's name
I
was
got it. I'll
originally
get
Dirt,
soil
and they
popcorn,
changed
no
his name
problem.
to Soil.
Okay, so you want soil are gonna wander up to the popcorn
Give him a
stand?
better name.
Yes!
Oh no. Do you trust him with soil?
I don't. I'm not sure. Should we?
I'm gonna follow behind because the thought of popcorn sounds really good right now.
So are you gonna go with them?
So I guess
We'll
put
catch-
whoever's going with soil for popcorn right there next to soil.
We'll catch up.
Someone go with them, please. I'm not sure if.
It's me and Burrell. We're good. We're good. We got this. It's just
Okay.
popcorn. What could possibly go wrong with popcorn?
Literally everything. Have you been
Things.
paying attention today? He is still very stressed. This is not helping.
Right. Okay, so do you think you're gonna need like someone to be able to talk to? Be convincing once you get him to Mr. Witch or Mr. Light? Because if so, then I'll go with the Kenku. But if you think that you won't need that, then I can go with Reuben and Reveal and keep an eye on Soil.
Reuben just calls over his shoulder with his hand on the Kenku and just simply calls over. Soil, you're in charge. Listen to Mr. Birrell's advice. And be sure that if anything happens, you run away right back here. No matter what.
The lives we're recording.
I think we'll be okay.
Well, send me a
Reuben just
message if you're not. I'll go with them. And if you feel like you might need a little sweet talking, just send me a message.
I can try.
All right.
Steven, do you think we'll need her?
I think that it might be more feasible to have the one person who's actually friends with some of these individuals here with us. But, I mean, why not? I'm pretty sure we made ourselves relevantly known to especially her bugbear friend.
Oh.
And
Harley
besides,
knows you now.
Need a bib?
And Mr. Light and Mr. Witch are waiting for you because he hired us.
besides Reuben just freaking stands in front of the Kenku and says, and besides, as unhinged as I'm feeling right now, he takes off Dr. Buttons revealing the shank. I just might start getting a little bit twitchy with some of the stuff that's going on in my head. So I think the quickest we can get this overgrown turkey to the very large hairy man, the better off we will be.
Hey,
Reuben,
Reuben, take a breath.
Reuben.
I don't know if you breathe.
I don't breathe.
Okay, so just be still for a second. Just pause. How about that?
I don't breathe.
I'll try to keep him calm.
Because he's like a mannequin.
Yes, I can.
He's a reborn.
All right.
It's funny.
you
If
okay?
there's trouble, just send me a message.
Um,
And
Owen's gonna like put a hand on Reuben's shoulder and be like, "Are you okay? Can you do
I'll
this?"
be fine. I'll be fine. I'll
Are
be
you
fine.
sure?
I will be fine. I will be fine. I am fine. I am zen. I have all my pieces together except for one, and I at least know where that one is. We have a job in front of us. We have a task ahead of us to do. I must keep my hands busy. Let's go.
Reuben, could I do an insight check on you and see if you're actually fine or if you're fucking losing it?
It's pretty clear.
Is that all right with you?
I don't care.
All right, I'm doing it. Oh, I don't have advantage, but it was a natural 20, so... how are you doing, Reuben?
Reuben is about ready to gut the freaking Kenku and just hand him a corpse. He is that close right now. Doesn't care. He's a wizard, and he's got a restrained target. He is 100% in perfect range right now.
I'm just gonna go over to Reuben and just turn him away from the Kenku and look him in the eyes and just be like, hey, Reuben, buddy, chill. And I'm gonna use my Fey presence to try and charm him so that he'll be a little bit more chill. So I think that's a wisdom save.
So I think while this is going on, we have successfully gotten away and gone to the popcorn stall.
Fuck. Cool. Yeah. At least for the next 6 seconds, you're chill, and I'm hoping that 6 seconds after that runs out, that's just enough to, sort of reset you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what's interesting is that as you turn Reuben around, his feet stay still. His entire torso turns to face you. And after that Zen, he just goes, and turns the rest of the way around.
There we are, and I turn back. Where the fuck is soil? God damn it, that 3-inch short. Do I see them anywhere?
Way over on the other side of the fairway by the small tent.
I will dash over to them.
Hey, Reveal, do we need to be worried about that? Like,
I built one! I got this! I have my bucket of popcorn. And Ashley approaches her around. I go, do you want some popcorn? I just put a bucket in her face.
I suppose we have 2 homicidal maniacs in the party now. Maybe 3. I've lost count. Let's see. We've got at least Reveal and now Reuben.
Reuben
I
apparently
don't
can
know
lose
if there's more.
The DM is 100% one.
There probably is.
The DM is 100%.
I don't know.
Me? Homicidal? Nah! Not at all. No way.
Reuben's entire medical study has been involved from cutting things open and studying how they work. That's all. Nothing else.
Fantastic. All right, well, I caught
Reuben,
up with
first
them.
time
That's
seeing
where I'm
it.
at.
I wonder how this works.
Let's find out.
Okay.
Oh
Which side are we on? Because
Okay,
the
yeah.
party's kind of split right now.
All right. Well, half of you are at the popcorn stand. The other half of you are at the
I thought Camino came like charging at us.
the thorn fence.
Well, I was just catching up.
And I believe Camino's on her way to them. So I guess move Camino about halfway between the two parties, and then move everybody up. Oh,
Let's see, where are you? How far are you? So if I dash, I can go 60 feet. Okay, so I can only get to there. Okay.
all right. So the Gruben and Elwyn, accompanied by the Kenku, um, the three of you get to the hedge maze. And you see Burley standing there. He waves aside and opens a little door, motions for you to follow him in.
Okay.
Now, who has that straw doll? Wasn't it Camino?
No, I took it. It's in my
Yeah, I
pocket.
saw it. I
Greg's
didn't
got
take
That's
it.
it.
fine. That's fine. The
Okay.
Kenku doesn't have it.
Oh,
The
maybe
Kenku doesn't
it's
have
right.
any evidence that it's the troublemaker.
No, we
That's
dumped
just
it all
fine.
out and I put it all in
No.
my pockets.
Wait, didn't we say that the straw doll is not the one that was stolen though?
Yeah. We don't know what
They're
it is.
still in my pockets.
So this is not the straw doll that we saw earlier, if that's what you're asking.
Well, anyways, we're just going. We're just going. This is true.
So,
This
so
is fine.
the three of you follow Burley up in.
If it becomes, if you think you're going to kill something, please tell me. I'd rather
Oh,
we don't.
don't worry. I'll make sure to tell you. I'll make sure. I'll make sure.
Right after I slip a knife in your back.
I'll be fine.
Do you want your hand back?
No, it's better off keeping it with you. I would hate to find out if one of those other two would get a hold of your weapon.
True.
Yes, very true.
Okay. Are we ready to face Mr. Witch and Mr. Light then?
Yes, I'm perfectly ready. I think they like
Alright.
us. I hope they do.
Not sure, but
We'll go back to Soil's
I
group
guess I'm ready
real
to go.
quick.
Camino had to step away for a moment.
Mino has stepped out for the
Okay.
time being. They will be back.
So Burl and Reveal and Soil are down here getting popcorn. You see Camino come charging at you like a mad woman. Is there anything you want to do
While
with
that's going
that?
on, I'm actually going to BRB as well.
I turned around my popcorn bucket.
Update me if anything happens.
And right as she got there, I went, my popcorn? Just
Never
right,
mind.
just not even like your turn, just right in her face, just my popcorn, like into my
What?
popcorn bucket.
While you're doing that, I'm going to be holding my popcorn and eating it and looking like with a very cocked eyebrow at Soil. Who are you and how did you get here? 'Cause I'm going a little meta this game. Sorry.
He pops a couple pieces of his popcorn. You get a little queasy as his head opens a little too much. He looks at you and he goes, I walked in the front gate like everybody else, and I'm Soil.
Nice. Does that describe your clothing condition or is that your name? Because honestly, we could use some work.
Oh, Soil is the name that his father named him Dirt. He told you guys, and then you guys were trying to come up with a better name, and someone said Soil, and he thought it was a better name, and said he liked it, wanted to be Soil, and that's how he became Soil.
So Dirt was what your dad called you,
Yes.
but I stopped and think about it, and I'm gonna roll a dice real quick. It's gonna tell me who I say gave him the name.
Camino, they shoved a bucket of popcorn in your face. That's pretty much it.
That helps.
I don't remember who gave him the name. I think it was.
It was
No,
I
Ruben.
think it was.
I say
Ruben
that sounds something like Camino would say. Is what I say.
No,
As Camino has this bucket of popcorn in her face,
I
so
think
she
Dara
can't
said
really speak.
Elwyn
I mean,
gave
you
her
ran-
my
the name.
mouth, and I
you
can
ran
speak with a
into a
lot of
bucket
big
of
things in my
popcorn.
mouth. No, it was Ruben.
It's Ruben.
And Soil liked the name, so it wasn't my idea. I was trying, but I did gussy them up a bit. They were looking a little rough. And look how
Here,
pretty they look now.
here, take this popcorn, and then I go and get
Point
another
to this
bucket of
wig.
popcorn.
It's blood.
I get another
Blood-colored wig.
thing of popcorn. I get another thing of popcorn and go. Okay, yeah.
Right, so you guys got your popcorn. You're all happy now. Can we go back to where everyone else is, or are you going to
Cerberus
be up to some more mischief?
Gavor is watching you now.
Mischief never.
Gavor is one of our other players from another campaign. Well,
Shenanigans.
Cerberus is one
Maybe.
of our players. Gavor's one of our characters.
My bad.
What happened to Camino? Um,
Oh wow.
you got stretched.
You got stretched.
You
I
got
get stretched.
you got stretched.
Well, she did say that her mouth could fit large things, so.
It's true, but not like that.
I was trying to get you up with the rest of them.
Okay.
You look like what's his name when we put him through the blender? Bad. It's bad. All right. So we'll go back up here to Ruben and Alan as Thackle gives you a dirty look as Burley leads you into the Mr. Witch and Mr. Light's trailer. And they greet you. Go, oh, that was quick. And they look at each other.
We're better at our jobs than we thought, really.
I see. And they look back and forth at each other, then they look at Burley. And Burley steps between you and the Kenku so that, like, the Kenku's kind of pushed a little more towards Witch and Light. And now he's between, so the door's behind you, he's between you. And he kind of just folds his arms and looks down at you.
At us?
Yeah.
We had more questions to ask. We did this for information, remember?
Yes, and we'll be more than happy to allow you to question it after we're done.
Insight.
Okay.
Bugs. Boy.
I mean, seem to be okay with letting you question them after they're done.
I'm gonna look to Ruben and see if he trusts that.
Ruben is just. He's like, I am an island in a sea of stormy waters. I am Zen. I am at peace. I am an island in a sea of stormy waters. I am Zen. I am at peace.
I look back to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light and go, fine. But we'll be back for information.
Mr. Witch says, you might want to keep an eye on your friend.
I will.
Burley,
I'm gonna take.
Out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out with Ruben.
And Burley walks out with you. He says, don't worry, they won't be long. They always keep
it. Ruben, is there...
Yes.
Have you ever ended up like this before? To your memory.
Ruben slowly turns to Elvin.
No.
His lack of mouth and expression. Whatever do you mean, my friend?
Bloodthirsty.
Oh, yes. Very much so.
What do you usually do to deal with that?
Well, since I don't have any sort of orifice whatsoever to ingest any sort of imbibements, I usually swallow my pride, move away from the cause of such stress, and make sure that whatever small animals that are near me stay the hell away.
Fair enough.
Thanks
for a second. You don't entirely know what you are, right?
I don't remember my previous body, no. I do not.
Then, would learning more help you calm down?
It would be interesting, to say the least.
Well, while I'm not exactly an expert, I could try to figure out what's going on. If that would help you stop being so murderous at the moment, I'm willing to help.
Perhaps I could allow for a second opinion. I've done many a decent study on my own body and my own parts. I know for one that I am actually a construct, specifically designed to house a soul. For
I'm
what
gonna start
point and
taking notes,
purpose, I
by the
don't
way.
know. But I do know that my body, for the most part, is magically inclined, because I can actually feel and detect through it. However, it does not require as nearly as much as far as for sleep, for food, or any other fuel source. However, it appears my soul does get tired, and I require time, at least 4 hours, in which case to rest.
He's gonna finish writing all that down and close the book. All right. Would I happen to know anything based on that, Joe?
Probably not. This is kind of a unique situation.
All right.
Let's wander over with Camino and the other psychopath real quick, who are hanging out
Yes.
with Beryl and Soil.
All right, you got your popcorn. We should meet up with the rest of the group and make sure that all that is going according to plan. Yeah?
I mean, I think Beryl, or I think Reuben's got this. That he seems like he's got his head on straight.
He's got it. He's okay. He's okay.
Really doesn't.
I think he
At
does.
all.
He is in a better place than me psychologically. So
That
he's
is not saying
okay.
That's not
anything.
saying much.
I said a lot.
That's
I said a
low
lot.
bar.
It's okay. It's okay.
He's like,
It's
maybe better than-
okay.
he's like,
Yeah.
that's a low bar.
I mean, I don't think he's gonna be better than
It is
Burrell, but he's better than
Incredibly
me.
low bar.
It's good. I'm not that
Okay.
low. Just
Okay.
saying. Not that.
Let's
not
just say
that
there
low.
isn't a limbo champion in the world who would be able to make your stance.
Yes. Perfect.
The bar is in hell, and yet somehow here you are, limboing with the devil.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. YOLO. It's not a war crime the first time. As long as there's no witnesses, it's A-okay.
I don't know how we started talking about war crimes at a carnival, but I'm gonna take Soil away from this bullshit. And I mean, if you want to YOLO yourself into some crazy another Fey deal, and lose another 3 inches or something altogether, you go ahead and you do that. I'm gonna go check on our friends, see what's going on with the whole situation we've been trying to figure out this whole time. And I'm taking Soil with me.
If you lost another 3 inches, I'm pretty sure you could win that limbo contest.
I can definitely win that limo contest. Losing that 3 inches. We know that for sure.
I'm
But-
still getting over
He
the
can-
crack
he can
about
win it
having
now.
his head on straight. I am literally trying to get over that one, and it's hard.
You know what I can
He's
really
taken
use
his
right now?
head off
bro?
multiple times so far, so...
What direction would it be to have to be straight? Like, is it
Whatever
just
works.
facing forward, or can it technically count as facing straight if it's like to the side?
Is this another question you're having for Reuben to find out?
Not particularly, but I do think it's fun.
Bro, we should get a drink.
I'm not opposed. I
I
mean,
can't
I
tell
think
what-
every time is
can't tell how
drinking
much
time, so.
time is
Let's
Well,
go.
this green tech right here
in the
happens to
recording.
serve
But I
ale.
know I think it's only
Let's
around
do
2 hours,
this.
maybe 2.5, or maybe an hour and a half actually.
Can I collar our good new friend Soil and kind of pull him along with us?
I think
I took
Camino
Soil with
has-
me.
Yeah.
Has she left
you
yet,
want a
though?
drink?
I'm
Don't
trying
get
to.
drinks for the child.
We technically went over. We don't know Soil's exact age, but
actually a
we
child,
do
yeah.
know that Soil does not drink. We went to an ale house in the last session, and we found out that Soil does not drink. Now, whether that is because of age, whether that is because of restrictions, whether that is because Soil just isn't particularly interested in it, we don't
We
know.
don't know.
But
He likes
Soil
popcorn.
does not
Soil,
drink.
Soil likes popcorn though.
True.
And
Soil
Soil has still
Popcorn
hot
is very extremely tame in comparison to malt liquor. My
and
God.
completely different.
Popcorn is tame
Hey
compared
kid,
to malt
I
Depends
see
liquor.
you like that movie theater popcorn. How about we upgrade and we give you
Guess it's
a
where you get
full
depends on
bottle
where you
of
get the popcorn
whiskey?
from.
Hey,
You
kid,
enjoyed that
Very
you
movie
want
theater.
some
different.
vodka to
You
go
want
with
some
your
Jack
popcorn?
You want some Jack Daniels? I saw you were munching on that popcorn there, Betty.
Now that salt must make you thirsty.
Look at Joe,
You
can't
know,
even keep
salt
it
and
together.
malt are very close in terms.
Ah, he knows how I feel.
Okay,
I'm
let's
doing
stop.
that.
Move on.
Okay, so Camino and Soil are heading back to the wagons.
Because I'm concerned about Reuben. Very concerned about Reuben.
We're all we're
And I'm
getting
not
in.
leaving Soil with reveal.
It wasn't a good idea to leave the homicidal mannequin and the anxious elf with a gun with the Kenku that we were supposed to be questioning.
Yeah, I thought you were the reasonable ones, and now I'm a little concerned about Reuben.
Yeah,
But yeah, so
usually,
I'm heading back.
usually we are. Today's just not a good day for either of them.
Okay, so you
We've
two
only
get
known
your
each other
drink.
a day.
See, I was thinking, bro, we kind of go back to where all the food is served. Because there was that talking bird, and I really want a feather from a talking bird.
Sounds like an adventure to me.
I just want a feather. I don't know why. Just for some reason, I wanted to rip that Kanku's feather off, and I couldn't get it off. So I just want a feather from a bird that can talk. That's all I want right now.
Seize the day. Carpe diem.
Let's
YOLO
do
so no
this.
FOMO.
Yes, let's go.
Technically, it's really late, so it'd actually be Carpe Noctem.
Yes.
I think it's a language that doesn't exist in this world, so I'm going to use whatever word I want.
Fair enough.
Technically
I-
speaking, we do know it's past midnight.
So I think me and Burrell actually head up to the food area.
I think I got cash
Okay,
a little
well, you
off.
guys start moving that way, and by the time Camino and Soil get back to where they're going, to the edge of the gate,
I guess I'm
Yeah.
finished. Oh,
We just got huge.
Enlarge.
I am
I
not
don't have that
doing well
spell.
with skill.
Maybe Soil does.
I have a skill.
Uh,
Excuse two.
as they get back, I'm gonna like kind of be done questioning Reuben. Be like,
Oh, you're done questioning as Reuben freaking has his chest cavity open.
yeah, he's like looking. He's like looking for like any sort of like symbols or runes or anything that could possibly be working in this.
You
Anything
actually
at
find
all.
that he's using it as storage for spell components, just kind of like,
And I do to this poor token.
I'll have to do a bit of reading on what I've seen.
There we go.
Do you feel any better?
I am calm. Than what I was.
It's better than before. You
Yes.
think that you'll be all right?
I will be fine.
Good. And
We
he's gonna
really
try and
must
stop the chest cavity.
really-
We can continue this another time then.
Yes.
I believe some of our friends are almost back.
Incidentally, we may want to exchange notes as far as what we know on magic at some point as well. You have quite a few spells that I think are very interesting, and I believe I could help you with those as well.
That would be very, very nice. Thank you.
Hey,
Reuben
Camino,
takes and opens up the back of his head for a moment and pops out a scroll wheel of paper.
Oh,
I'm trying to see whether I actually have anything as far as some of those wonderful spells you have.
Tell
such as
tell
shocking
everybody that
grasp.
you know to come watch
Very
streams.
interesting.
very useful.
It's just us people who don't
so Camino,
have to be
you
busy during
come
the
up
day
to
that get to
the
watch you
hedge,
guys.
the thorn
Or,
hedge,
or
and
people who it's already
kind of hear
late
your
for
friends
after
and they're
work.
talking. Sounds like they're exchanging spells
Like
or
those
something.
UK guys.
Phone numbers, I don't know. Something's going on in there though.
No, Joe's the DM.
As long as they're not completely losing it, that's great. So
His first name was
I'll-
Dirt.
Burley will let me in,
His
which
new
I
name is
assume.
Soil,
Hey,
though.
Burley. Gonna meet up with the rest of my group back there.
I will note that
head
Elwyn
over.
has calmed down significantly.
Where did Greg go?
Probably due to the whole artificer's curiosity thing that I mentioned earlier.
Oh.
He's
Burley,
looking into something he doesn't understand, and he's very intrigued.
Burley will head over
That
to the
answers
thorn
my
mage,
question.
let the other two in. we can take a, can't do that again. Take a quick break, maybe 5 minutes.
All right, looks like they're going to take a
Sounds
break
good.
for a second, so
The
I will
restroom,
go to
and
BRB, or actually, I could
we
just
will
stay
come
right here,
back and
because...
allow you guys to have a little conversation and share what you found, and we'll see what kind of trouble the other two can
Oh,
get
maybe
in
I should go BRB, just in case.
at the cuts.
I can't do it this one.
Yeah, I should go BRB, just in
How's
case.
everybody doing? Quick check-in, I guess.
I'm doing great, actually. I'm doing amazing.
Chief, first shoot out the semen, right?
Okay, I'm back.
I don't know what they're teaching in boot
I don't
camp,
know what they're
that little
doing,
floozy
so...
crap, but you always go, but you go by your
what
last
I'm
name,
gonna
first
do
entry from militarity,
is
the shoot, right?
just advance
Heals.
to when they get back.
He goes, and you
Storming up, like literally peeling acting. I had a
Hang on 1 second. Okay.
And
Oh, we're
Or
getting there.
any questions, I guess.
Right about there.
Any questions, I guess.
You're
Any
going to
characters
have
that are brought
fun.
up in that note, by the way, I give you reign on
Okay, so they're all back in a second
making
here.
those characters as like NPCs if you want. I can do stuff with them if you want me to, or you can do them yourself.
we'll worry about that later.
All right.
Now,
Whoever is going to be watching this recording, they're going to have a fun little intermission thing go on.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta
shoot, I
send it
should
to
have played the
Rick.
intermission. See? That-
Yeah,
Let's
you
all
didn't
go
see
to
it,
the
Joe, but there was an
lobby.
entire story joke being told.
Apparently, Quentin almost had a an illegitimate child at one point.
Oh no, I guess
he
maybe I
didn't know
should have
about.
played through that.
He almost got killed by his cousin Billy.
But it's all
Uh,
bullshit. There's
Wow.
a face palm in the chat. That's for Quentin.
face palm in the chat. Quentin.
I one time went to the house that I, like, the first house I remember living in. my cousin lived there, and I was with my kids' mother, who just happened to be very goth. And this was in the middle of Fremont, but like outside of Fremont, so like not even in the city, just 40 minutes out or 15 minutes out, whatever it was, I don't remember. And my own cousin pulled a shotgun on me, put it in my face. Didn't recognize me. He asked who I was. I had to explain myself. Then he said, "And what is that behind you?" Which I had to respond, "My wife." Looks like a wiper. That's all.
Okay, I guess they're still AFK. Hold on.
Do you want to
They're all
hear
back,
mine?
but I guess they
I
haven't
think
started
he
playing
does.
Some
it
of
yet.
my family are crazy. Red.
Get
All right,
that
hold on. Let me
right.
try to skip forward
Fight
here.
them. I could have just talked to them.
I'm sorry.
Oh, nope. Here we go.
Oh, right. I mean, if Ruben's fine with it, you know.
Apparently, Quentin almost had a an
Oh,
illegitimate
that's too
child at
far.
one point.
See? Oh, goodness.
Looks like a wiper. That's all.
Does he want to appear on mine, Martin? I think he does.
Some of my family are crazy. Red.
Okay, they must have
All right.
started just
So,
right after. Yep, here we go.
Appearance number
Nino.
2. You can get to shine less.
Right.
Let's go back to it and start with you walking in with Elwin in Ruben's skull cap.
Oh,
Elwin is currently closing, as this is happening, he's also closing Brupen's chest cavity after inspecting it.
well, fuck. What happened? Is he? Did he fucking lose it?
Ruben actually has what looks like a Rolodex in his hands that he's kind of going through a little bit.
No, he didn't lose anything. I was simply trying to learn things.
Learn things.
I wonder what exactly he is, I suppose. Sorry.
Oh, right. I mean, if Ruben's fine with it, you know, you do you. I'm not going to kink shame or anything like that, but I was just a little concerned.
I'm not trying to.
You don't have to explain yourself to me. Whatever floats your boat. I was just, having that little glitch earlier. I was a little concerned. I wanted to get back and, Reveal just wanted to go drink or eat or ride. I don't know.
I'm not trying. Can't speak.
Ruben just looks to Camino. He says, Camino, I think you and I both can agree. We only let certain people explore our chest areas.
That is always good advice.
He cannot speak. Elwin
He says, we were also comparing spells, at least for the time being. Ruben folds the thing back into his head and clamps back down his skull cap.
Elwin is.
I always like referring back to my spell books at times.
Elwin's notebook is currently still technically open, but in front of him. It's hiding.
So, did you find out? What'd you find out?
About the Kenku?
Right, about the Kenku.
Well, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light wanted to talk to them first. I don't. They said that we could talk to them after, but well, I don't know if they were telling the truth, but I can't. I don't know if we could even fight them if we tried to get that right.
Fight them. I could have just talked to them.
I'm sorry. We had more pressing matters. I didn't want anyone to die. Why
was someone gonna?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Why
because
of
the fact they were considering me as perhaps being a slight bit hostile at the moment, which, in all fairness, I was, but it's not as if I was going to be hostile towards them. At least not what they knew.
Right.
So that might have been something,
At least not.
especially if they can read minds.
I didn't.
It's fine. I mean, as long as they keep their word. I mean, even if they don't, I could probably talk to them. I could probably get us in to talk. Now we gotta wait. And that's fine.
Where's my coffee, James?
Do I see Thaco
That's what I wanna
anywhere around here?
Yeah, Thac was sitting right there.
Oh, it looks like it's just you and me now,
Steps
James.
to the trailer guard.
Maybe Alejo's still here. I don't know.
Right, that's fine. We can just
Oh, no, I think it's just you and me
wait
now.
here.
Right, I'm gonna go over to the Motley Crew over here. In
The
food
dynamic
court.
duo.
The dynamic,
Cool.
the dynamic drunkards.
So, you guys get up to the food area. I can't remember what it's called. Having a moment. In a second.
Concessions. Right, Joe?
Uh, it was the feasting orchard. Yeah, that's
Feasting orchard. Oh,
Feasting.
okay. No wonder.
Yeah. Feasting orchard.
So you were looking for the talking bird, right? I'm not sure if I see him. It looks like there's more people here than last time.
Yeah, you get there and it is pretty packed. There are a different group of bards performing. None of the ones that were here when you were here earlier are in the food court. Therefore, no talking bird.
Investigate the room and find
Reveal, should we ask around?
etched on your door.
I mean, can I get a plate of food?
And you eventually
Yeah,
discover.
you can get a plate.
Let's do it. Let's eat and get drunk and sing some songs and see what happens.
What you call it? Scrying. Scrying? There's a name for the spell.
You want to gather up some food? There's you can either call one of the people wandering around handing out random things, or you can go to a particular tent and get something you want.
I'm gonna make a very, very fancy looking salad. It's very colorful, but completely devoid of any nutritional value.
They absolutely got something like that.
A bacon salad.
No meat. Remember?
Yeah, so this was
No,
the broadcast
no,
that
it's
was
called
supposed to be
It's not a
last
salad.
Saturday.
It's a game
So
of
I'm
find the
gonna
bacon
send
in
this
the
over to
lettuce.
YouTube where
That's
we're
what
done
I
here.
want. I want a game of find the bacon
To
in the
air on
lettuce. That's what I want. I want a
what
salad.
you call it.
I want the game of
Next-
find the
this
bacon
coming
in the
Saturday
lettuce, guys.
I always try to have them air a week late.
After the prayers are done,
You gather up
Excel
something to eat.
joins you.
Sit around.
Excel explains
I'm just following him with
that
my plate
the
of
rune,
rabbit food.
Is indeed the clairvoyance.
I got
spell.
some rabbit
Okay,
food, but
sorry,
I
I
also
had
got
some
meat
feedback
in
coming
it,
through
so
there.
it's not fully rabbit food. Just saying.
It's rabbit food plus a little rabbit.
Yeah.
That's funny because sitting at this table right here is a guy petting a rabbit.
Oh, that looks delicious. We should go take that from him.
Is the rabbit missing a leg?
No, the rabbit's not missing a leg. It's missing an ear. What's wrong with you?
I can make it miss a leg. It's not a big issue. I mean, it's easy. Just go pop, done.
We really shouldn't be
Oh,
hurting
good.
animals. No, we don't hurt pets here. We don't hurt pets here.
What's a pet? You eat stuff. You eat it.
It's something where if you pet it,
no,
it's happy.
No, as a dog or a cat or a horse, maybe even a dragon.
You've never eaten a horse?
But you eat rabbit.
You've never eaten a horse?
Hold on, man. And like Reveal's like thinking, he's like, no, maybe one time, maybe it was a horse. It was this really divish like tavern, and they sold some pretty weird meats. Like probably could have been horse. You know, it could have been roadkill, but you know, it tasted good. But I'm not gonna say a horse tastes good because you know. They're good to ride. I don't feel like eating the horse, but rabbit's pretty good, and that rabbit looks like a very tasty morsel right now.
I don't think its owner would be very happy about us eating it. So let's see if we can find your talking bird, shall we?
Do you think if we
I started a
sing,
playlist
if we get
just for the
drunk
channel
and then
too,
we
so you
sing,
can
that
go
the
look
bird
at
will
them
come
on the
over?
channel.
Maybe the bird was singing earlier. That
that
could
was a
be an
good
idea.
idea, James.
Is there anyone around who's serving alcohol, or is this just food area right now?
This is the food area.
I need some alcohol. Dude, alcohol-infused popcorn. Yes!
I feel like that's dangerous, and I absolutely want to try it. Let's do this. Well, we need to
Let's
get
do
an
this.
artificer friend on board, though.
Wait, why does that
We need to do this.
Alcohol-infused popcorn was what he said.
Yeah, why does that actually sound good? Holy shit.
I feel like it would
Let's
be
do
terrible in real
this.
life, but absolutely.
Oh yeah, it would
Try
be
that.
awful, but it'd be like funny.
Let's do it.
During about this time, you get another official announcement of the time. I forgot what hour we were on. I think hour 7, right?
Um,
We
And
were,
one or
yeah, I
two
think we
hours.
were like an hour out. We were an hour out uh, from the big
wait,
talk when we talked to Mr. Light, Mr. Witch,
yeah.
and then
So
did it
it's
take
been enough
another hour?
hour 2. So this will be the start. 3. So that means a pink dragon flies overhead, and as it passes by, it breathes out smoke that forms into cloud writing that says, one more hour to the crowning of the Witchlight monarch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
screw getting a feather from the talking bird. I want to ride the pink dragon.
Let's
Fair.
do it.
It kind of sounds
Hold
like
on.
a euphemism.
Give me a second.
There,
I
Cash.
whip up my backpack.
His name is Fuchsia
Sorry.
Fuchsia?
or Floyd.
Or
Floyd!
Fuchsia
Floyd!
Floyd.
Floyd, we
It's not
need
a
you.
Pink Floyd. It's Fuchsia Floyd.
It's Pink
Floyd!
Floyd.
So in case you're
Oh,
just
your
joining us,
mic
I
is
don't know if you're
breaking
just
up
joining
for
us, but
me.
we are. This
So
is a
bad.
pre-recorded session,
bad.
but
You're doing so
I am
bad
live.
going on
Just
with him.
watching the pre-recorded session for the first time.
Sounds like a static monster.
We need Floyd. We need Floyd. We need to get Floyd.
Oh, I have an idea.
Oh.
Did you see where Floyd landed? Or sorry, has Floyd landed, or is he still flying around in the sky?
Floyd flies out one side of the clouds, circles the
dragon's name
carnival,
is the
flies
pink dragon's
back
name
into
is
the fog,
Floyd.
and disappears.
It's Pink Floyd.
Is he still visible,
Nice.
or has he disappeared again?
Disappear.
I wonder if we could get one of those bubbles to get close to Floyd, and then we like pop the bubble and jump on his back or something.
Let's do it.
So now you two are heading to the bubble pop ride.
Well, I
Do
mean,
you still have
I mean-
punches on your tickets?
oh, absolutely. I still have 7
I
left.
do.
I have some left.
I think. Let me check.
Yeah,
I should have 5 left. I should have 5 left.
I have 7 left.
I do have 4 left.
And move your dudes over, and I'll go talk to these 3 over here for a minute.
Are we taking
think
our
I
food with
think
us? I think we're taking our food with us.
I'm definitely taking mine.
Yeah, I'm taking my food too.
I personally think I only have like 2 or 3 left
I have
on
3
my
left.
ticket
Yeah.
because I was doing the stuff for soil because Ruben doesn't eat or
Mhm.
drink. So I think it kind of balanced out. To be
I'm,
honest,
I'm going to be
Unless-
honest, guys. It's kind of on an honor system now because I packed everything to move, and I forgot that your seats were attached to my Monday night groups.
Poor Joe.
I got clipboards I use for things, so my little notes are
I've
Or
been
pack
keeping
them.
track of mine. I have 3
Yeah,
left. I know.
If y'all used any punches for me last session, I don't have those marked down. But up until that point,
I don't
was
think you
taking
did.
7. So.
We
I don't
did.
think anyone used any last.
Yeah.
that's something
Ruben
that I
did.
think we all can agree we won't do. If
Right.
it's something that has a
Yeah.
finite amount, we're not going to do that for anybody.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's completely up to you guys.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We're not
yeah.
gonna even use your punches if you're not here.
Yeah, I'm at
Exactly.
5.
Yeah.
So
Fine.
shortly after Floyd passes over, the Burley is called over to Thaco. He goes in, he comes back out, all in the Kenku,
Who the heck is Thaco?
which he unceremoniously dumps in front of that fire
That's
pit
funny.
in front of you guys, because I'm assuming that 2 of you have joined the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it?
There we are. I was in the wrong part of the map. All right. So, you said that you would give us answers. So,
it uses this little, mockery ability and repeats the word answers in your own voice.
Mm. Well, that's
Think
real cute. Real cute.
he's got.
So, like the first question we already asked, but you didn't. Well, you answered, but I don't know if that's a real answer. Why are you following us?
Um, well, part of
Joe, are you kind of talking to yourself? Because your mic's
yes, I am
really picking
sorry.
up.
Okay,
Oh,
we're like, are you
I-
breaking up?
sorry, I was talking to myself.
It's fine.
So using a variety of carnival workers and other voices, including pieces of your own, it manages to put together a group of sentences that inform you that the Kenku is a named Kettle Steam, and she is a warlock with a Fey pact to Zyblina, who is the archfey who rules the domain of Prismere in the Feywild. Now,
Something.
Kettle Stream has become convinced there's something amiss with her patron, because she she can't get in touch with her enough. And any other warlocks in the party would be probably horrified at the thought of not being able to communicate with their patron.
Right, that's
Guessing.
very upsetting.
Um,
How long since you haven't been able to contact her?
well, it's been a while. And kind of hard to tell because time can sometimes travel work different in the Feywild.
Right,
Uh,
right. That's the thing.
but she's like, she tells you that she's positive that the carnival owners know more than they're revealing. Um, and uh, repeats a conversation with her mimicry power of that imitates Light's voice, kind of agitated. Someone's going to find out about this. They'll shut us down. Followed by which calm and firm reply. We agreed to this pact. Our hands were forced, but our eyes were open. We let the Hourglass Coven take what it wants, and in return, we stay in business. That is what you want, right? Kettlesheen. Then a group of other voices, stuff got out says the reason why they were causing the trouble was try to get Witchlight to tell them what they know. Tell them anything. He also tells you that she, because of her Fey pact, can't enter Prismere one of the terms. Just wants to ask you guys if you go to try to find out what happened to her patron.
Were you the one that bought us the tickets to get into the carnival?
No. Wasn't
Insight check that. That didn't seem legit.
I'm gonna. Can I either give advantage or straight roll? Which one?
I should just roll your own.
Got it.
Not
Hold
great.
on. I gotta get back into this game so I can
That's
see.
good.
16.
I see a lot of stuff's going on. Oh. I'm sorry. Yeah, Ellen, you're pretty sure that they actually was kind of just because of their mimicry, it made it sound like they were being deceitful, but they just couldn't maybe find a better voice to use for that.
You did. Didn't you?
What's that? No.
I wasn't just in character being like, you did, didn't you?
Kettle seems
You're not very good at lying.
Edelstein looks at you and in a very silky elven voice says, male with that. Says, and what if I did?
Wait, in what voice?
Male elven voice. Fully answers the whole question in it.
With a
A
question.
little bit.
Oh, are we playing questions?
There's no point in lying here.
See.
If you're trying to
What does
get our
Kettlestein
help,
look like
it
again?
would be better to be honest.
Oh, he's the
Now,
Kenku.
while this is going on, a couple other things have happened. Thaco has walked up to Burley, and you know they don't like each other at all, and whispers in Burley's ear. Burley then walks into the trailer of Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. This happens right at this moment, like as he walks in and shuts the door, that cut off a little bit of the conversation.
What is Thaco doing now?
Just returns to his little spot and sits back down, mean mugging the group of you.
All right, as long as he doesn't get closer, I don't. It creeps me out.
Are you
Reuben takes a step forward and says, can you lead us the way to Prismere? If you cannot enter, then could you at least help us to get there?
Oh, Witch and Light in all way. I'm sure of that.
Well, they did say that there was a way that we could use after the announcing of the monarch. With the
Here's a shot of what Kettlestein looks like. Kettlestein the Kenku.
Where is it?
It's like the king or queen of the carnival, wasn't it?
Well, that's the monarch. They said that there was a way to get that there was a place where the veil was thinner where we could get through.
The Maze of Mirrors.
The Maze of Mirrors. That's what. Yeah. The Maze of Mirrors,
Maze of
and
Mirrors.
that we could go through after the crowning of the monarch.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have to wait then. Again.
Right. Like another hour.
It's Dr. Button.
You're talking about this crown
Dr.
that's
Button.
in the
He's
thing,
back.
but I would be very
In
like
physical form.
weary or
The dark
leery
sword.
about that crown. Not weary, but leery about that crown. I don't know
That's even better.
what's up with it, but
Oh, sorry.
makes me
I
Oh, it's all good, man.
makes me
guess
suspicious.
Another hour then.
I mean, we didn't want to miss the crowning, though. I mean, we were gonna wait an hour anyway, right?
Now at this point here, the door to the trailer slams back closed, and Burley is standing there. That jack-o'-lantern he uses for a helmet on top of his head, his arms folded, and that just sad look he gets when he's really upset.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Is everything
over to Burley. Burley, come here.
Is everything I'm not saying much, she's just nervous.
Burley, come here.
Come stomping up, just staring daggers at Kettlestein.
What's wrong? What happened?
What's going on?
That's it. This little thief stole Candlefoot's voice.
Who's
So-
Candlefoot?
Voice.
Candlefoot's one of the Witchlight hands. He's a friend.
And an elf perchance? Maybe?
Yes.
I'm gonna look back at Kettlestein and be like, can you give that back? I don't know if we want to deal with much trouble here.
Kettlestein bows his head and, like, in the elf's voice, says, I can't. Your friend took the item.
Item?
What item?
Early,
Reuben looks
starts
to...
to step towards him. He's like,
At
Wait,
reveal.
Burley.
That's Burley there.
Wait.
Burley, my friend, if we can have just a moment, how
Persuasion.
about we assist you?
Persuasion.
I believe he's a bugbear.
Persuasion.
Persuasion all around?
All around, or
Okay.
Or Camino can do it with her
I think
advantage.
that's
I'm gonna
Great
look at
idea.
Reveal and be like,
I think that's a lot better of an idea.
persuasion.
Reveal.
Natural 20, 25.
So you managed to calm Burley down and keep him from killing Kettlestein.
Reveal.
I'm
He's
not
not
with you
here.
guys.
Take from the bird.
No,
He's not here.
He's
Oh,
not
I thought
here.
Reveal was here. Okay.
No.
No,
they're
they're
not
off
there.
eating food and going on rides or getting drinks or something.
Yeah, they took off on you.
You could.
Ruben just
I
says.
mean, you could send him a message.
Ruben just looks to Kettlestein.
Ruben.
It's the doll, isn't it?
That's the doll, isn't it?
A doll with the thing. It's a fucking doll. Send him a message.
Do you need a doll to give it back? Joe?
Huh?
Elwyn's asking if the Kenku, if they need the doll to give the voice back.
What dog? Oh, she replies in Neil's voice. I'm afraid so. And your friends seems unbalanced. They destroyed it.
Did he destroy it? Just took it, as far as I'm aware.
Just took it. As far as we know, he just took it.
Yeah.
Put it in my pocket.
I'm
Right.
going to point. Do we know where Reveal and Barrow
I'll say
are right
when
now?
when I left, they said they wanted to get something to drink and food. So
Okay.
there's food and drink over at the garden place.
Good enough. Elwyn points towards the garden place and tries to cast message to speak to Reveal and saying, and just in a very annoyed voice, being like, "Can you please come here and give the doll back? We need it."
That's what they
Does Reveal get the message?
were.
They're not at the food place. This is all that we know, though.
That's all we know. We don't
I'm
know
not
where they
get-
went.
I'm not getting anything. They've
Damn it,
moved.
that stupid little Smurf.
Stupid
Smurf?
Smurf.
And he's
Well, he's
short.
short and just. Ugh.
I guess we
All
have,
right, I need to take my own advice. I need to breathe.
have a thief to find.
Yeah.
Yes, the thief. Maybe I should have given him one of my limbs. At least he would have been easier to track that way.
Right, then we could keep an eye on him.
Who knows what he would have
I feel like Elwyn isn't like a flight risk, or if he goes somewhere, like we're not gonna be like, what the fuck is he doing? Where the fuck is he? We're gonna have an idea.
We don't know what Reveal would use it for, though. Presumably
That is
but
very true.
I don't know if we want that.
I don't think Reuben wants that.
No, I don't.
Exactly.
Hmm. All right, right.
I don't like.
We gotta
Gosh,
put
I
ourselves.
don't like that question.
We gotta put ourselves in Reveal's point of view. After he got food and drink, what would he want to do?
What
No,
I mean,
Sorry,
he
do we
wanted to
have-
get a bird feather.
Maybe take a nap.
Would he have gone to the swan boat?
With the swans talk.
Yes.
Got food and drink. Would you take a nap after that?
All right. Maybe in the direction of the
Or
swan
go to the big
boat.
top for entertainment?
Perhaps it would be easier if one of us had a more aerial view of the carnival. Because if they're in the swan boat, so they could be anywhere in the carnival, as the swans travel around the entire carnival.
That's true. Bubbles. We could go in the. I could go in the bubble again. Or
You
someone
have a
more
means to
perceptive. They could
communicate?
go in the bubble again.
Elwyn, You also have the ability to communicate via magic.
AFK for a little bit here, James.
With you in the bubble.
I don't see Alejo in here, perhaps, or maybe he is. I'm not sure. I'll be right back, though.
Try.
You missed. You're finally gonna have your bubble fantasy. I'm so proud of you.
Oh no.
Be great. Do you want a skirt? Do you want a wig? Do you want some makeup?
I don't know if that's necessary.
You don't know, but it could be. I'm gonna pull out some. I'm gonna try to gussy him up. Get him ready for his bubble fantasy.
There's really no use fighting this, is there?
Unfortunately not.
Not really.
Oh boy.
Well, while
All
Elwin's
right.
getting gussied, Reuben just looks to Elwin and says, Elwin, do you know which direction north is?
Can I see sunlight in any way?
Oh,
It's
the whole
midnight.
thing is
Okay.
fog. It's after midnight. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Would I remember which direction the sun set in?
You know what? You've been in this place for so long, you're not even really sure. I mean,
Is there a moon?
Do I have a compass?
no, you can't see a moon. It's like really cloudy and like all the light from the carnival's contained within the fog, the cloud. It almost makes a cloudy fog and dome over the whole carnival. Yeah.
Well, wonderful.
All right. So let me go see what's going on with these two, because I'm sure they're up to no good. So you two are walking up to the bubble thing, but you don't quite get that far. You get about here because there's a line.
Elwin is like half dressed up at this point.
Working on
So
me.
I'm assuming this conversation is that I'm seeing in the chat is your conversation.
After walking over, yes.
Yeah.
So-
Why don't you go ahead and have that conversation?
All right.
Because
That was a very fun conversation.
Popcorn smells really nice.
You know, why do you have that doll anyway? I mean, it doesn't look like there's any point to having it.
Yeah.
You just want to steal it?
Nah. What? I don't know. I mean, this looks like a good doll, but what if we take out the thorns and just pulled them out and then we lit it on fire? Cause it's straw, so it'll burn.
Yeah, we could do that. Do you want to get some like liquor or something so it burns a little bit better?
Well, what we could do is we do the ale and the popcorn kernels and put it in a bubble.
And then the popcorn pops?
Yes! And we
Oh my
have
God, that's
ale
so
infused popcorn. Oh my gosh! And it would be a show because it's in a bubble and everyone can watch it. And then we can pop the bubble and just popcorn goes over everybody.
And I can cast light on the bottom of a popcorn bucket so it's like a
Yes!
spotlight and just
Yes!
sounds amazing. Let's do that. Why are
We
you pulling the
got
thorns out?
this. I don't know, because I don't think it'll burn that well. And I think the straw would be a better fire, but the thorns, they just might ruin the fire to pop the popcorn.
Yeah.
I think we got this.
And if the bubble pops really don't want thorns raining down and hurting people, you could put some
All
dye
right.
out with that.
All right, so I'm going to run over. You hold our spot. I'm going to grab the ale and the popcorn kernels.
Gotcha.
Got it? I'll meet you back here. And I take off to go get ale and popcorn kernels.
That might give us enough time to get there before they do this.
That might give us a chance to find them.
Because we're going to the bubbles.
So go ahead and move your character. You're 60 feet.
Ah.
And then the party can move however far. The rest of you guys can move up.
All right. 60 feet from where we are, 60 feet from the barrier.
From the barrier.
Okay, good. That's a different beast. We can get to here. Awesome. We're getting so far, y'all.
Goodness. Hey, you moved yourself way too far. You can only move 60 feet.
Well, you said from the barrier.
No, not you.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Drag.
Oh,
I know.
And you can't cut through there. You got to go around. You got to go the outside.
I go like to here.
No, you got to go outside. You got to go this way.
Oh, that way. Got it.
Can't get through.
Well, there's like a gap here. Like
I
right
understand.
here, there's a gap, and there looks like a gap. There's a gap right there.
Oh yeah, but you still got to go to the front of the tent. Is my point.
Oh, the front
the
tent.
tent's on the
Got
other
it.
side.
See, I thought the tent was on this side. Got it. So I gotta go there. So we go. Whoop. That's not what.
Thanks.
That's not what I want to do. So just whoop.
Yeah.
5, 10.
Dang it, I keep on clicking that when I'm not meaning to click it in the chat.
You keep casting prestidigitation, so you're warming something up or you're cooling something down. Okay.
Faint musical notes just follow you through the air.
Actually, it was something completely different. Because I know Joe. I have a feeling I know what Joe's about ready. So, I'm preparing an idea just in case.
Joe's about to murder 2 players.
Not players.
Characters. There's a difference.
So now you can go ahead and move your next 60 feet, people.
Can I move 5 feet
Thank
forward in
you.
the line?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
How far? Am I
10
moving
feet?
from the barrier as well?
Yes.
I would assume so.
Okay.
So we get to here.
We are
Would be our
dashing.
dashing. Yeah,
Is
that would be us
anyone
dashing
have,
where I am now.
We're just dashing because after
other-
minutes, like, there's probably a defined echoing memory into everyone's mind.
That we know where the doll is.
No, of reveal saying, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh yeah. But we all-
Anything where reveal is responsible for something important, I feel like is an emergency.
Oh, thank you.
That's why
I
we're
always thought that was
dashing.
important.
Yeah, that's why we're running.
Exactly.
You are important, girl.
Yeah, are we?
You
dragging
are
the
important.
photo?
Out of
We're just
out of
not worried
either-
about you.
Out of either one of you two, we assume Beryl would make the more conscientious choice to protect others. So I
Please.
don't think Beryl would be as apt to commit a war crime, but there's still concern. Just
Yeah.
a slight. You are like, okay, you know how
come on.
there's like two bars, right? You are a millimeter above, just a millimeter above reveal. Okay,
I
so
saved
we
the
have just a-
rabbit, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
Everything we
saying.
know means
You're-
you're not the concern.
You might be encouraging the concern, but
At this point, reveal, Camino, Ellen, Ruben, y'all see each other. They're all moving in your appropriate directions, and you see each other through the crowd. Go ahead and move your next.
There's our next person.
Real quick, I'm going to hold on. Is this a cantrip or a fucking normal spell?
why are you running?
Why are you running? Okay. Fuck it. Okay, hold on. Where did he go?
Oh, down here. You're thinking message is a cantrip.
How? No, that's not what I'm checking.
No, not that one.
Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna tap Camino on the shoulder, and I am going to cast. It's a first level spell. It is Long Strider. That gives her a bit of extra speed. She won't catch up
Yes.
at once. It will make her faster.
Your target
It lasts for 1
10 feet.
hour. The target's movement speed increases by 10 feet.
All right, so then I could go
80.
instead of 60 feet, but it'd be 10 feet per move, so that'd be 80 feet. Yeah.
So there you go.
So I could get.
You'll
to
get a lot
here.
closer this way.
Okay, so I'm
What
gonna have
rush?
the two of you
Hit the
roll-
dirt, so I just grab it off the ground and cast it.
Hold on, I want
Back
the
for a
two
moment.
of you,
Oh, it's probably
Camino and
probably some of those
Revlor,
coffee.
to roll initiative. Whoever gets the wins initiative
Oh, no.
gets to move first. Which means Revlor, if you fail, Camino will be able to block your path. So you better get initiative.
All right. You have.
shoot. You're
Boom.
Hey.
No.
Camino cuts you off at the pass.
Hey. So where are you off to? So quickly, we really need that doll, like right now.
Brill's got it.
Why would Brill have it? You had it.
'Cause I gave it to him because I can get Ale and popcorn. We're going on the bubble ride.
I'm going to insight check that.
Oh, I'm gonna contest it.
That is
I'm
fair.
going to try and catch up with them. Is anybody joining me?
Say what?
Ooh, not good.
I'm going to try and catch up with where Burrell and
go ahead.
with where Reveal and Camino are.
Right about here's as far as you can get.
Okay,
I'll hold it in place so that way you
Alright.
can do that.
there we go.
She
I don't know
believes me.
why. I don't know why you needed to give him the doll to get popcorn and ale, but Ruben, Elwin, Brill
What are
has
you
the
doing?
doll. For some reason, he gave him the doll. He makes no sense to me.
Ellen's
Oh,
gonna
well,
look
that's
at
too
Reveal
bad.
and-
In my
Why?
pockets to put the ale in. Goodness. I had the
Why?
dog in my pocket. I had to put the ale in it. And now I have to carry the popcorn back.
Well,
Insight.
here I was thinking about giving you one of my arms since you've been asking for it for so long. I guess I was just going to have to do that for Burrell instead.
Okay.
Insight. His claim that he's just doing this to like get shit. Can I do that?
It does.
Now that
That's
here.
16 on insight.
23 on the deception.
Does that still count for mine?
Do
No,
yeah?
it's
Do
gotta
you see, does he have to make
You gotta
another
do it
one?
again.
I gotta roll against her too.
Yep.
Mhm.
Do it. You can do it. Well, I'm clicking on it. It doesn't want to roll.
It's gonna
I
roll.
We're gonna
have-
see a huge
I'm
list
legit.
of
There it
deceptions
is.
in a minute.
Did the game break? Oh,
Good.
it
It's
is. Okay.
Oh,
Just
he just made it.
He still seems very suspicious, but like.
There.
We just need the doll, please.
Such
I gave it to Burrell.
Then where is he?
It's so weird.
He's over in the line by the bubbles.
Oh, that's where
He's
we
in
were
the
going.
bubbles.
Oh.
He's in the bubbles.
Can I move forward another
Also,
5
all
feet
of
in
this
line while
Elwood
they're
is
doing
still
this?
like half
Yep,
missing
5
my Camino.
Ruben just starts heading over towards
Yep.
where Burrell is after that.
Alright.
Yep.
Go
His
ahead
hair's
and
a
move.
mess. It's very clear that she was trying to put a wig on him. He's like, just like a skirt, but like no additional clothing added from what he usually wears. It's like half put on makeup, but like it's not very well done because they were in
So
a rush.
where's the ale tent and where's the beer tent? I mean, where's the ale and where's the popcorn?
Here's the ale. Here's the popcorn.
Popcorn and then where's the ale?
Here.
Okay. So
Burrell,
I'm
Burrell,
going
you
to.
can move up 5 more feet.
5 more? Okay.
And in response to that message, I'd be like, oh, such a good. I'm so proud of you. Such a good idea. I wish I thought of it before I rushed off.
So I'm going to ask for some ale from this guy.
There's a little bit of a line.
Well, that's time I'm gonna pull the doll and pull the thorns out of it real quick as I'm waiting in line.
The Kenku just throws her hands up, mixes a couple different voices together, and goes, "Well, that problem solved."
Couldn't find my headset.
Ruben stops and thinks for a moment and then looks to the Kenku. You know where the doll is, don't you?
Excuse me.
Doll? I don't know where it's at, but it's broken now.
Am I close to you
And-
guys?
Ruben
What?
just says, I see.
Food.
The Kenku
What?
just said that it could tell when the doll was broken.
Okay.
What do you mean
So
the doll's broken?
I'm gonna look to
Ruben
where we saw
pauses
reveal
for-
and just
What?
sigh. Okay.
Does that mean Handle what's his face gets his voice back?
Magic.
Can I move 5 feet
I
closer?
don't know what that means. Do you know what that means, Ruben?
Can you?
Ruben, should I roll?
Can I move 5 feet closer?
Should
by
I
the way?
roll an intelligence check to just see if Ruben can make a guess? Oh no, an insight. Let's do
Have
an
I got
insight.
have I
Why
got my
not?
beer yet?
Sure do.
I'm gonna head over to the popcorn.
All right.
Why not? An insight.
Thank you, bro. I was gonna tell you about. Yeah, okay, so what are you inciting?
Trying to insight, like, get an idea of what the Kenku is actually trying to say.
The Kenkyu is using multiple different voices. It seems like they're saying magic, and it can't. That must not have the word for broke because it just keeps balking or something. But yeah, magic and yeah.
Ruben stands in front of it and just says, broken.
Okay.
Magic doll broken, yes or no?
In your own voice, it repeats back, yes.
Does Candlefoot have their voice back, or is it gone forever?
And your voice says
Yes.
back.
Back. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, you get the kernels, Revlor.
Alright. I see them there, so I'm gonna go around the long way.
Okay.
They all got their backs to me, so I good.
Girl, I'm gonna go 5 feet.
Ruben just turns around and says, it looks like our problem is moderately solved.
You better wait for me.
Moderately solved.
And he is
So,
stressed once again.
Candlefoot has his voice back, so Burley should be happy.
Let us hope.
Right?
Shall we talk to Burley again?
I guess we don't actually need to find Daryl.
You all have your fun. Go talk to Burley for a moment. Make sure to take Kettlestein and Sawyer along with you. I will be right back.
What
As
you gonna
Ruben
do?
continues on.
What you doing, Ruben?
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll
Inside.
be fine. I'll be fine.
Insight that shit
I
so
will
hard.
be very fine.
Say it like that is not
I'm getting a lot of
good.
6 tonight.
Insight. 24.
You know what,
Ruben seems amazingly lucid, amazingly calm. Much more so than before.
Oh no.
So
That might
so
be
you're
more
calm?
concerning.
I mean, I got a 24. Did you do a deception?
No, he's not doing a deception.
He's fine.
He's calm. He's fine. Instead of the panic stress as before, now there's a calm result. Instead of
He's
being
fine.
worried about the future, he now knows there is a certain future. He knows what will happen soon. What that is not being revealed because that's not what an insight does, but he's in the right mindset. He's got a mission.
I'm gonna look to Camino and be like, should we?
You're not there!
No, I'm with
Reveal, you back the frick up, dude.
Oh yeah, no, Real's
You
not there.
said you went the long way, my guy.
Yeah.
Y'all been talking for forever. To be fair.
Have you been talking?
No, Ruben just said,
60?
you go ahead, I'm on my
60
way.
feet every
120?
6 seconds.
180?
Yeah.
Yeah, but an insight
That's
check
only
happens
4
at the same
seconds.
time as the deception. Takes longer to describe that than to
I feel
actually
like
happen.
you could have made probably 3 moves in that period of time.
3 moves will put me back here, and then
Well,
that was 3 moves.
Yeah.
And Ruben has got full
2,
60 feet
3.
from where he is.
So you know he's got. I mean, he's got a purpose. I don't know what that purpose is, but he's fine. He's good. He's calm. He's calm.
Should we follow or well?
I think we should talk to Burley.
Takes a deep breath. You see like a shift in his face, and he's just like, okay, sure.
You got his hand. He's fine.
Yeah. He can find us. He can find us.
Exactly.
Do I notice Ruben coming up beside me?
Daryl.
Bill, you can move.
Oh, hi, Ruben. How's it going? When did you get here? Why are you over here? Did y'all finish what you needed to
Oh.
do over at the big top?
Almost. Beryl,
So-
what is your opinion on torture?
It could serve its purpose. I'm sorry, what were you saying, DM?
Oh, it's Greg. Move.
I mean, it could serve a purpose sometimes, but most of the time it's pretty pointless. You don't get the answers you really want. You just get the answers they want to tell you.
What would you say about psychological torture?
It can be a lot of fun, but it rarely yields any sort of positive results.
It creates cool fireworks. As I pop her around, for real, and just pop my head so he can see my face.
Oh,
What would you
hey,
say
did you
if
get the
it
stuff?
was?
I got the stuff.
What would you say, Beryl, if it was unwarranted torture?
So, while this is going on, I'm dumping out my bucket of salad, putting the doll in, dumping the ale in, and then pouring the popcorn kernels in.
I mean, is anything really unwarranted in this world? Everyone's guilty of something.
Very
ready, guys. It's ready.
Very interesting.
I got it all ready.
Oh, Ruben, you should stick around. This is gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna
Can
make
move.
some ale popcorn.
Yes, we are. Ale infused popcorn.
Really?
It'll be
Let me
delicious.
help you with that. He says, "Let me assist you with that." Reuben just holds out one of his fingers, and a flame appears at the front of it.
Not yet. Not yet.
We gotta put it in the bubble first. We're gonna
We
light it and
gotta
let
put the bucket in the
popcorn
bubble.
rain down.
Oh, I see. I see. Take some advice from me. You might have some better luck with lighting it inside the bubble.
That's what
We're
we're
gonna
doing. That's
light
why
it.
we're
That's what we're
waiting. That's
doing.
why we're not lighting it right now.
All right. That's fine. That's fine. Allow me to join you. Allow me to join you. if
Okay,
you don't
we
mind.
got
I'm
this.
very interested in seeing this chemical concoction you have. Terribly interested.
For sure. Do we get to move forward 5 feet?
We move forward 5 feet. Elwin, you can move up with Camino if you're going that way.
I have the long strider on, so I can get a bit further.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there.
Okay, yeah, because that's about as far as I move them. All right, so you move up the next 5 feet. There's only one more person in line in front of you guys. And then someone in the back says, "Hey, what's going on with all the cutting up there? There was only one of you. Now there's 3.
Saving place in line, friend. I am certain that there'll be plenty of bubbles for everyone.
I do believe he's talking about us. Don't worry, sir. Only one person's going up. It's not gonna be everybody.
We're here for moral support.
Eyes on you."
Does he have 2 eyes or 3 or just 1?
2, and they both seem to be squinting at you at the same time.
You know,
The
you can
list
keep
is
a better
always-
view at us if you open your eyes fully. Hopefully that's not racist. I'm so sorry. If you can't open your eyes fully, apologies. But
I have a list. Don't get put on it. Just saying. It's already
Human,
looked
you can't put
up.
'em on- He's
What was
human.
that,
You
Joe?
can't put him on your list. I said
What?
he's human. You can't put him on your list.
No, my list involves everybody.
Oh.
My list has everybody that's on the list is now a valid target. Just when it's phased, I actually can track the location of the list.
All right, everyone move their 5 or 60 or 80 feet.
Yeah. We're here.
We're here.
We're at that.
all right, are y'all ready for this?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
I'm gonna dump out my popcorn and cast light on the bottom inside of it, so it's kind of like a spotlight that I can shine and direct.
Uh-huh.
And I go, all right. I sat it down on the platform. I go, okay. Ready to light it.
I need a ticket so anyone can go anything.
I'll pass my ticket over.
Yeah.
Reuben
Okay,
offers his
punch
ticket
it.
as well.
Punch my ticket. I got enough swipes left. Yeah, let's do this.
What are you up to here?
Uh,
What's going on? Buckets,
simply-
popcorn, and is that a doll?
No, there's no doll. Don't get on the list.
Jeez, Greg's like going crazy.
Sir, I take offense to that.
Puts his hands on his hips and says, "Y'all better not be up to no good. Hurry up. There's a line."
Got it.
Wait, so we shouldn't be up to no good? So if... Hold up.
You're confusing him. That's not good. He's the smart one.
All right, so we have the bucket down, correct? I gave him my ticket. Is there anything else we're waiting on, or is he gonna let us send the bubble?
We've already bought it. Ruben's got to light it first before we can send the bubble. He was going to light it for us.
Oh yeah, Bourbon.
I was going to light it, but
If
you're
you
going to
please?
send your popcorn bubble out without even eating it?
No, we gotta let pop first. Please just do it.
It just has unpopped
No.
kernels in it.
You have to understand. Whenever you do the bubbles, from what the rules were, you have to be inside the bubble to direct it back down. Elsewise, you have no idea where the bubble's going to go.
Yeah, we're just gonna watch it from the ground.
We're just gonna watch it, and when time is done, it's just gonna pop.
That doesn't have. You have to be inside the bubble to
But
guide
the
it.
bubble runs out of time, and it just goes pop.
But you don't know where it's going to go.
That's
So-
fine.
If you're inside
It's
the
fine.
bubble, you can guide it.
But it's fine.
we don't care if
need to
it's
go.
guided.
We don't care. It's just gonna
But
go pop.
you wanted to try out your ale-flavored popcorn.
We'll
We just want to
follow
rain
it.
down on everyone.
Yes, we want to invite this to everybody. It's okay. Everyone's gonna get some ale flavored popcorn. It's gonna be delicious.
I don't think that's how it's going to be. So the
Well-
point is that for me to light this, I have to be inside the bubble. And if I'm inside the bubble, well, I'm not terribly sure how popcorn works, but I might risk burning it. So please, let's all three go into the bubble. We can watch it, monitor it, and then whenever we're inside the bubble, we can set it down, enjoy it that way.
Per bubble, what are you talking about here?
How many per
One
bubble?
person per bubble.
One.
I put them on my list. Please,
Earlier-
can I put them on the list?
Earlier, didn't you let two people go up? Like Camino took one of our other companions up earlier, I believe.
Unless that they were couples, by all means.
I mean, we're a we're
Have,
the
have you
dynamic
never heard of a
couple
throuple?
dudes.
A throuple is a
Reuben-
thing. Why are you judging our lifestyle?
Reuben kind of stealthily hands his actual hand to reveal. By all means, go ahead. Tap me on the wrist whenever you're ready for me to do the lighting.
Yes, I got this. I'll go in the bubble.
Okay.
And I go stand in
Reveal,
the
do you want to
bubble.
go with him?
No,
If they're allowing this. Reveal. Honestly. Or Biro, honestly. Do
Got
you
this.
really trust Reveal to be doing this? on his
absolutely. This was his idea.
own? Reveal.
I'm good. Bye, guys.
You trust Reveal with your
I would say I'm in the bubble, and the bubble's already filled up, and it's gone.
All right. Fair enough.
Let me go with
Reuben says-
for a minute and Elwyn because I'm sure they're up to no good too.
I mean, we're just going back to Burley.
Yeah, we're just going back. We're not doing anything.
No,
We're
we're
listening.
just making sure that Candlefoot's got his voice back and that all worked
Yeah.
out the way folks
We've kind of got a quest to complete.
right.
Well, so you get back to the thorn bush and you know it's closed off. What do you do? Holler for him or?
Is he not there?
Well, he's not standing outside the thorn bush, or you know, might be
Uh,
inside.
Yeah, I'll use a thaumaturgy to make my voice louder and just be like, Burley, I think Candlefoot is good. I just wanted to check.
Good. Thing the thorn hatch opens and Burley steps out and goes, "You should be working the Hall of Mirrors. I'll go check on him." Burley suddenly get that voice. Supposed to be working the Hall of Mirrors. I'll go check out. I don't know what was Burley's voice. Who cares? All right. So Burley heads off, wanders off. What are the two of you gonna do now? Can Kettlestein go now? You can let him go or let her go? Or
Oh,
you can
no.
hold their prison?
Absolutely not.
Are you gonna drag this poor thing around all night?
Yeah,
We don't really trust her.
we don't trust him yet.
I mean, I know we're going into wherever for them. It's all very suspicious, you know?
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, this point, as far as I can tell, Soil's been, leading her around on a rope leash, basically.
Right. Yeah. I'm just. How are you doing, Soil?
I'm good. I thinking this chicken should be eaten, no?
Chicken should be eaten? What chicken? Oh, that's. Oh, okay. So that's not a chicken. Not all birds are chicken. So,
Not all
and you
birds.
really shouldn't eat them when they're still alive.
But it's a night chicken.
Uh, no, not a night chicken. Um,
No,
we
no,
have
it's something different.
we have some time. Do you want actual chicken? We have some time to kill,
We
apparently.
could get chicken.
We could.
Okay, chicken's good. I like chicken.
I'm gonna glance at the Kenku to see how they feel about this.
I think I was a little nervous. I mean, the now that you kind of pay attention to it, you kind of realize Kenku was not real keen on being next to Soil and seems very intimidated by Soil.
Uh, is something wrong, Kittifoot? Are you all right?
Like that thing?
Do you know what it is? Perchance? Would you happen to know anything? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Mm, makes me feel a little sick when it eats.
I mean, there's
I won't let them
other
touch
things
you.
to eat.
Worried about. I won't let them touch you. You're too useful right now.
That's very
Right.
cute, to be honest.
Yeah.
And we can head towards the food area. Get
All right, so you
free
guys are
food
gonna
for
head towards
everyone.
the food area. And I'm gonna run back to Revlor and the rest of them here. So Revlor, you're in the balloon or the bubble starts to take off. Uh, what are you doing?
I think a really cool song starts playing, in my personal opinion, as Reveal takes off in this bubble full of ale and popcorn and a hand that produces a flame. Goes right in the sky. Personally, I think
Oh
that'd be a
no,
great song to start playing.
Ruben said you have to tap on the wrist whenever you're ready for it.
Well, I
For the
mean, it's
flame.
gonna have. I tap on the wrist and the flame
But
starts
you
going.
do have a spotlight following you in the sky.
Yes.
So it starts floating up. You leave the kettle at about 20 feet. How high do you want to allow it to get before you, in which direction do you want to go before you tap the wrist?
I'm gonna let go as high as I can.
So would it be the Ballad of John Doe this time, since it's a guy? Or
We just gotta check one thing. Yeah.
I don't know how many of you know what I'm referencing, but I am referencing something.
Yeah.
I won't say it until later though. I feel like that might be hinting at my theories a little too much.
Is it a D6 for every 10 feet that you fall?
Yeah. However, it's not such a big thing. So you let it get way up and you tap the wrist and the little finger
Uh,
shoots a little
as
fire in the
just as
bucket.
it happens, Beryl looks, or Ruben looks to Beryl and he says, "You know, we really should stay together as a party. We're really supposed to be a team in all this. It would be very unfortunate if we all separate, you know?"
Um, the
Are we really a party though? I mean, I've just known y'all for a couple
Depends.
hours at this point.
the tapping of the wrist has begun.
Oh, he was so offended that he left.
You saw that the Discord crashed a second time.
Oh, hello.
Did Ruben get so offended that Discord just kicked you out
Oh, I
again?
see.
I don't know. Ruben just says, well, we can either be a party, or we can be
You don't get any lunch because you didn't bring me
against
coffee.
each other.
No, I'm just kidding.
And believe me, you don't want to be against me.
Tapping gets more furious on the wrist.
I mean, I don't necessarily want to fight anyone, but you don't necessarily look all that tough.
Really? I see. Take a look at your friend.
Who?
As the fingers at a reveal up in the air.
Oh, him. Okay, yeah.
If you can
As
see,
the
all you see
fingers
is this.
snap with prestidigitation to create a small flame.
Woo!
Okay.
The
You know
bubble,
he's gonna suffocate up there, right?
the bubble
No.
burst in a rather large explosion. I will have to assume that some damage is immediately inflicted.
My
And the
spot
amount
following.
with 2 points of damage reveal as the bubble burst and you gently float to the ground, slightly smoldering, right about.
Nice. Yeah, this is actually
I'm gonna hold it
pre-recorded.
Here.
It was Saturday's session, James.
You want to know what happens when you release hydrogen gas
but
with an open
I
flame?
just record.
Let's do it again.
I
Broadcast
don't know,
it
but
today.
I think that was pretty cool. You know, did you
Let's
know
do
that was
it
gonna happen?
again. Let's do it again.
So wait. No, I get what you were using a metaphor. I gotcha. So what you're basically saying is everyone here is full of hot air. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Can we do this again, guys? That was fun.
I mean, I have more
Let's do it.
punches on my card if you want.
I still got.
I'm honestly down for that. Let's do it.
I still have the hand.
Hey, but you gotta go back to the beginning of the line back here.
Prestidigitation
Going
to
on
release
camera while-
harmless hydrogen gas. Prestidigitation again to do a flame. Hindenburg Recreation in D&D, everyone.
Fortunately, the magic of the bubble makes you float safely to the ground. What is Camino, Elwyn, and Soil and Kettlestein going to be doing now?
Well, we were heading towards the food to get
Yep.
soil.
I'm staying close to Kettlestein to make sure that they don't get like bit, I guess, by soil.
Right.
All right, so I'll just move the three of you, and Camino could move her
Yeah, I'll
character.
get myself
It'll
there.
be easier that
Yeah.
way. You can't grab the other two.
No, I
So
can't.
I'm just going to grab them all. Probably about here. See the explosion.
All right. Oh, so there's now an explosion of popcorn.
Well, that ain't quite happened because the ale's not going to start a fire and make pop. Just
Right. So
really,
it's just a hot kettle, like kernels and hot beer.
Right. Which is,
That's... Should
Have
we
you guys ever seen those fireworks that a little thing goes up and there's just a little, and then all of a sudden you hear the thunderclap behind
Right.
it?
Yeah.
should we be concerned about that?
Probably. But I
Are we
mean,
going to do anything about it?
I look
You can
over, I see Reveal floating down. Damn, he's
smoking.
fine. I
Are
think
we gonna do anything about it?
He's smoking.
no,
No.
no.
You can
Slightly
probably take
singed.
it. Probably. Honestly, not sure. Okay, hold on. Discord's just falling apart for everybody, I guess.
Yep.
You good?
Hello.
Did Discord crash for you too?
My Discord just crashed.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Back now.
Who crashed?
You
I
know,
did not hear what you
Oh,
said,
it's
Eric.
Emily this time.
you know, wouldn't be much of a loss if my gun was safe.
Right, and I could use another drink and maybe some dessert.
I could use
Now
another
Quentin's in
drink.
Joe's spot. Joe is nowhere to be
We need to
seen.
take our time. Let's go.
I think so. We'll continue on to the food and alcohol.
Yes.
All right.
Be
And
fine,
the three
I'm
of you are
sure.
waiting in line again?
Oh yeah,
The
we're
three waiting in line again?
I'm just following
Mine's
the
Ruben's
deal.
just sitting there. He's not doing anything. He's just sitting
Because-
there watching.
Recently, someone told me that you shouldn't split the party, and so I've been sticking with reveal the whole time.
Cash and Greg are still in the right spot.
Wait, you're going with reveal in the next bubble?
We've been
No, no,
fine.
I've just been watching.
All right, so move you guys up a little more. Move you guys up a little more.
Where do you guys think we should go? Should we stay in the bubble or should we go somewhere else? I
Well,
really need to
Ruben-
find a talking bird and get a feather.
Is it almost
Just-
time for the dragon? Right? We need
How
to
much
ride the
time has
dragon.
passed? We need. How much time has passed since the
Okay, hold
last hour?
Okay, since the dragon through. Remember, every hour has been represented by something different coming through and announcing in a different way. So the dragon's probably not coming back, and it's only been about 20 minutes.
Well, that's pathetic.
Well, no, the good news means the swine's moving pretty fast.
Yeah.
That's a big sign.
We need to get these people in charge of Six Flags.
Right?
I'm sorry, who was that great?
So I would say that reveal is has smoke coming off of him. Like
Yo,
he's
it has
not-
He's smoldering a little bit.
Oh man, he's in black leather and he's smoked. Oh, Ghost Rider for sure. Let's keep going, guys.
Let's keep going. My intimidation just went up, suckers.
Yeah, as now the Carney who just watched you explode is just thinking, yeah, we're gonna let this happen again.
How has this affected the music in the carnival? Has it gotten better or worse?
Great fucking question.
All of a sudden you hear,
Boom!
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I don't think
It's like switched from like calm carnival music to like heavy metal.
Got some Metallica going.
Yeah.
freaking...
Guns N' Roses.
No,
starts
not
playing in the
Metallica.
background.
Let's be honest, it's not Metallica. It is the most D&D sounding band, Dragon Force.
Yes.
That works too.
Through the fire and flames is playing right now.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
At
We
this
broke
point,
our
I
DM.
assume that we have some food and some drinks, and now are hearing that and going, yeah, I think they're still up to their shenanigans, and
Are we?
I bet
Just
you
to
Brew can
get
have
back
this
in a
under
bubble?
control.
Ruben's got everything under control.
Right.
Absolutely everything under control. We're going to try helium next.
You know, I trust Ruben with them.
Yeah, I mean, he was fine. He was so calm. Like, he was having that little, like, glitch
So relaxed.
spaz earlier. He's solid.
You know, I trust that whatever outcome Ruben brings is exactly what we need.
I
This is the
thought
perfect
he's
way to
level-headed.
handle literally everything.
Mhm.
Are you gonna die?
He's incredibly level-headed for a guy who can take his head off.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
no
Red.
judgment. You know,
He's
everyone has their
gyroscopically
own
level.
thing. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
So you get back up, and the ticket puncher guy goes, "Ah, you again, huh?"
Yep, we got it. I got another idea. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Do you need a,
As I hold the hand up, like, we got this. We're gonna go again.
do you need another ticket punch or are you out? I mean, I'm more than willing to give another.
I got 5 left. As I give him my
not
ticket to
free.
punch.
He punches the ticket. He looks you up and down, kind of smirks, shakes his head, and goes, "This one's not gonna survive the carnival, I tell you."
And I step aside again and go stand next to Ruben, waiting for the
Yep.
explosion.
As I walk up, I said, "This time not flames. We need something and electricity to go bzz and bzz."
Like I
Got
said,
it?
flying cyclone.
And Ruben's just like, you can't. Ruben doesn't have anything to even do this anymore.
I'm like not being quiet about it. I'm just
Owen does
yelling
a
this at
movement in
him
his bag
because I have.
as
I-
Ruben's hand in his bag does a thumbs up there.
I kind of wrap my arms around Ruben and go,
But of course,
Ruben
like,
just takes it at this point. He
I
has
think
no sense of sound whatsoever right now. He's been deafened. Oh my god.
we got this, guys. We got this. And I think I'm talking as quiet as can be, but it is not the case. I am like
doubt
screaming this at them.
Somehow I
Everyone
doubt
hears
they
our
got
plans.
this.
Ruben's just standing there looking like a mannequin. He's an inanimate object right now. He's got no control over anything.
seems like a metaphor.
before I get
Ruben
in,
definitely has
I
nothing-
say,
I
nothing
say,
else to
guys, follow me. I'll tap on the wrist when it's time. And I want that bubble. And I want to go.
You popping your bubble.
I'm not popping the bubble yet. I
Where you
want to
going with the
move.
bubble?
Oh my goodness, this stinking things that let me move.
What
But
is
then-
it going
is
inside
that
the bubble this time?
At this time, you start feeling slightly lightheaded and giddy and happy.
Oh, goodness.
Even though nobody can hear you, your voice is a lot more like this right now.
I'm going to kill him.
Where did he
My
go?
goal is to get over by the, this thingamajiggy right here.
Ruben just says to Bureau, so what are you talking about a dragon?
I'll
Oh,
move
you didn't
myself.
see earlier? There was a pink dragon that flew across and announced the changing of the hour. It was really interesting. We considered taking the bubbles up and trying to pop one and land on its back, but I'm not sure if that would work.
No, I don't believe it would, considering it's an illusion.
That's where I want to go, Joe.
I mean, sometimes illusions can be solid enough to feel.
Where did you go?
Yes,
Over by the
like my dependence on you two.
merry-go-round.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so your dependency is an illusion as well? That is good to know. Why are you depending on us? What are
I'm
what-
not.
Oh, okay.
That's the illusion.
Was it?
Did you feel it?
No?
Then it was an illusion.
Going to the top of the merry-go-round?
Well, I'm not. Yeah, to the very top. I'm gonna pop the bubble.
For a moment, Beryl's just like,
So,
not even sure how to react to that one.
what are you doing to him this time?
Oh,
When he taps on the wrist.
He says, well, some illusions are thick enough to feel. And Ruben just said, yes, like my dependence on you. He's like, oh, you do depend on us? No, I don't. But you just said it was. And I said, did you feel it? No? Then it was an illusion.
I'm tapping on the wrist,
But-
but it's getting slower and slower as I'm tapping.
Ruben's just waiting, waiting, waiting. And Ruben looks at Beryl and says, he should be giving me the signal by now.
He's probably enjoying himself. I mean, if you'd like to ignore him, it's up to you.
Oh, the problem is that I don't want him.
There is no more tapping on the wrist.
By
Yeah,
the way,
you-
you were just like ballooned straight up. It's helium too. As Ruben just says, I think that's long enough.
Except helium's not flammable.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Helium's
not.
flammable. Look it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Oh
did.
no, it's not flammable. Daggum it. That's my
It's a
bad.
noble
Oh well.
gas.
chose the wrong gas.
Kind of.
Dang it. Oh well. Could have been
Well,
funnier
that's
if I did it the other way.
Well, if I'm talking, let me talk very high pitch from now on. For
Oh
a
yeah,
while.
I just realized that's a problem.
You
Because now I'm not
permanently-
popping the bubble.
Yeah, you permanently permanently shrunk his vocal cords. Good job. Yep.
Well, he can technically pop the bubble at any time.
I
Well,
felt
he's
unconscious.
he
The
could be
bubble would pop.
unconscious.
I
Ruben is
think
just
if
now.
I was unconscious, the bubble automatically pops.
No,
It's like,
I pass out and I'm just laying on top of the merry-go-round. I'm just passed out on top of it with my hands in my hand.
I have a slightly concerned look on my face, but I'm just holding the spotlight.
And we just see him like, oh.
If you look, your hands interlaced in my fingers like this, and there's just a finger on the wrist like this, as this just passed out, just laid out.
Guys, check in our chat. I think I found reveal.
Goofy.
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh no!
You guys have seen the Croods, right? You've all seen the Croods, right? Da, da, da.
There's now
Ruben?
officially a freaking. Oh, and the worst part, I just realized somebody might think he's stone drunk. He's got the ale all over him.
Ruben, I think you may have carried it a
looks
little
like-
bit too far
Like it.
this time.
Ruben's just like, you still got heels in you, don't you?
Hold on, let me get
I
this
mean, do I
straight.
really want to use them? Go ahead.
He's passed out on top of the merry-go-round and smells like ale.
And fire. And fire.
That's right. Hey,
Sounds like a good
at least
weekend.
he's not smoldering anymore.
No, I'm still. I would start smoldering when I hit oxygen again, and it'd be worse than before.
Oh no.
So he's just like sitting on top of the thing. Meanwhile, everyone else probably freaking sees reveal spotlit. And he's just like,
Do you think we should do something about... no, is he going to wake up on his own? I gotta ask.
oh, he should. He's exposed to oxygen again.
Okay.
I would.
I didn't do enough to kill him. I mean, you saw how excited he was getting back on there.
Yeah, I can see the lack of 3 inches pretty clearly.
Although I do want my hand back.
You can't just summon it back to you? Or is that an illusion too? Like your
Oh
ability
no,
to
I
give
can't
shit?
summon it back. I can simply animate it. But I'm pretty sure nobody wants to see a disembodied hand crawling across the ground.
I think that would be cool. It would be like a random thing that we could see.
Ruben
It's like
just starts
this
walking
in
over to the
his
carousel.
hand. So if he's going to make it move, it's going to drag reveal off the carousel.
It's like, oh, freaking Jimmy and Timmy are sitting riding the carousel, and then dead body.
Yeah, because the bubble magic probably isn't protecting you anymore, so you're crashing hard.
No.
Bubble magic will let him fall and like safely down, no matter how it goes. But
Just
He's
died.
on
He
the
can't
carousel.
fin-
He's on the
Joe
surface
can't
now.
finish this.
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, you know the Centaur Paladin there might not be too impressed with the situation.
Probably not. I mean, she's seeing this effectively drunk, smoldering, passed out guy with a severed hand in his hands.
That's crawling. That's crawling and dragging.
And slowly going,
Got a hand in his hand.
I assume we saw him fall out of the sky again on fire.
Well, there was the spotlight.
And the spotlight. I mean, we're right over here, and the carousel's right here. I assume we saw this.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's
Well, he did
descended
it again.
Like an angel from above.
Yeah.
Beautiful
did
buttery
it
angel of
again.
ale.
I mean, I guess
Have we
could go
derailed your
check.
campaign yet, Joe? Have we done? Have we won at D&D yet?
Dude, you guys did that first session.
Fair enough.
No, the campaign is still on track.
Woo!
Somehow. I don't know how, but you're still on track. Just,
All this craziness, and we're still on target.
yeah.
So I think it should go back to Camille. Camille. I can't even say the names right now.
No, Elwin.
Yeah, do you want to go deal with that, or do you want another drink? You can see, you were so worried about alcohol, and you can just throw that shit back. Very impressive.
Uh, do we really want to keep risking it? I mean, I've somewhat proven that I'm good at drinking now. I I suppose, but who knows what'll happen.
You drink the right amount, and then all that anxiety, it just kind of floats away for a minute. If you go past that, then you'll throw up. So you got to find that delicate balance.
I guess I could try. Okay.
There you go. Let's get another round.
All right.
We still got like another 40 minutes till the crowning, and then we can't do the Hall of Mirrors until after that, because obviously we want to be here for the crowning.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting
Have
here
them
thinking of
drink.
Soil
Make
just
them
like,
Constitution saving throws.
Let's
Aw.
see if the luck continues, because I doubt it.
Right? Oh
imagining
no.
the freaking
7!
Oh shoot, where are my saving throws? Hold
So
on.
Joe,
There they are.
Coin.
yeah,
Barely maybe.
I would think that I went off this way off the carousel
I think we're still on our
to
seat.
have to go around.
I
Right?
can't
I think we're still here.
find a coin. How about I'll roll a d4.
Okay.
So remember the rule that I came up with is that, let's say, even numbers, he's a happy drunk. Odd numbers,
Right.
he's a very depressed drunk.
Right.
Even number, he's gonna be happy.
That's the drunk we got. Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
So he kind of just like throws the drink back, maybe a little bit too confident now that he's had a few drinks that didn't affect him, and like, you know, some of those drinks from previously in the night, they're still kind of buzzing in his brain, and this one kind of pushed him over the edge. He throws it back, puts the mug on the table with more force than he probably would like, just stares into the distance a little bit. I think that might have gotten me.
Are
His
we at the
stutter's
happy
gone at this
balance?
point.
We're at the happy balance. All right. I'm going to take this plate.
Yeah.
I know from experience, let me tell you, you don't want to continue from here. Right now, you're good. Maybe in an hour, but then we're done. So, no, you're good. Don't have any more.
I'll trust
And we're gonna have a good
you.
time.
He's like not as stable right now. You might. He looks like he doesn't look like he might fall over, but he looks like that's a potential outcome.
I won't let that happen. I'm going to keep you right on that nice trajectory there.
Thank you. And he sort of falls onto your side.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So you needed that. You know what would be good now? Pie.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Pie a la mode.
That sounds very nice. Thank you.
I'm going to drag him over to the dessert table and find some pie.
All right. All right. All right.
He is suddenly
Okay,
very
now-
chill.
We'll be all right. You two are going to
Like
go
kind
get
of
pop.
leaning on Camino as they walk. By the way,
Yes.
he's not stable.
What are
Hold on.
Burl
How tall
and
is
Brooke
Camino
going to
again?
be doing during all this?
How tall is Camino?
Oh, we're going to go over
Oh,
to
with
collect.
my heels, I'm about 7 feet tall. With
Okay, he's. Oh.
Oh.
She has crashed again. Discord's being funky. You good?
again,
Okay. Yeah,
my heels,
no
I'm about.
problem. Elvin's like 5'10", so he's fine.
Yeah, I got you. I'm holding Elwin, making sure he's having a good time.
All right. So Burl and Ruben, what are you doing again? I'm sorry.
We're going to go collect our fallen teammate, our fallen
But-
comrade.
But not rushing. We're just slowly
No.
walking, chatting, maybe grabbing his...
Leisure.
Yeah, something on the way. Yeah.
Where is he at, by the way? Is he like?
Oh, you can grab
Dead.
something. I'll be fine.
He's just passed
Is that
out
an
on top of
invitation?
the carousel.
All right.
He's rolled down the side of it a little bit as it's spinning. you know, because there's people riding it. There's kids laughing and pointing. Dana's looking a little concerned. Unfortunately, her butterfly wings won't allow her to actually fly, so she can't get up there to help the poor guy. So, you know, stomping around with her four horse like clovey feet because she's a centaur.
I would say I land like right next to her. Ugh. I like get thrown over her head and I just land like right next to her. Just thunk.
Oh,
And then
really?
the,
You think
and,
that's how that works?
and then the hand pops out. So
No,
just,
that's not how it works. This is how it works. You roll a 20-sider, and then I tell you where you land.
There we go.
that works.
Yeah.
18.
Right about here.
Where?
About here.
Boom.
Oh, but this is where you do take the whopping 2d6 points of damage from falling. However, you may make a saving throw for half.
Would that be a disadvantage?
Because he's
Yeah, that sounds like
unconscious.
it would be a disadvantage at this point.
Oh,
He unconscious though?
Yeah, you said he was unconscious.
You automatically fail dex checks
Correction.
saves
How
on
many times have I spun around this
Conscious.
carousel is the question.
yeah, probably about 4. I'm thinking you're awake by now.
I would think I'd wake up.
Okay.
Yeah, you wake up as you're hitting the ground.
Like,
Ooh.
oh.
The damage.
Ooh.
You take it all, but you can
Doing
have
that
my damage
once.
instead of your damage because I was like, you know, yeah. Are you dead yet?
No. So how much
You
do I
only
take?
4.
I take 4.
Yeah.
I'm not dead yet.
All right. Takes 12 more. No.
Hey, Ruben, you want to snap your fingers again? He's looking a little rough.
If I start a fire where he is there, then other people would have to deal with it, and that would draw too much attention.
Don't you have anything shocking?
Unfortunately, no. I'll be talking with Elwyn shortly.
It's just an errant thought.
Now that I finally have his hand, and I am
There is
conscious.
something I could do. As he falls to the ground, completely just there's an audible sound of I love prestidigitation.
I would
It's
like
so
to believe
good.
that I'm still keeping him in the spotlight, but it's probably ran out by this point. I'll let you call that one, DM. It lasts for an hour, so.
Yeah. I mean, can you point the bucket to direct it at him from where you are at this point? No, probably not.
Okay.
But the bucket's still lit up and can still be used as a spotlight.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I don't see him.
He's over by the carousel right now, at least from what I can tell. Ruben conveniently has both of his hands in his pockets. Well, one of his hands, Dr. Buttons, is still leading the way.
I mean, should we head that way, or
Oh
do you
my
want to see what everyone else is doing before we go pick him up?
You're
the one who said we should stick together as a group, so.
That's what I'm saying. We'll pick him up and then we'll try and find those.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't move you guys all the way to the food court.
Because we were getting food.
Going to the food court.
I forgot
Yeah.
to move the rest
Pie
of the
and
way.
everything. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Having drinks and all that good stuff. All right, where are you guys at? You want to move your characters up to where you're going?
Yeah, we're just going up to Revlor.
Yeah, okay. As you're walking up on him, he's starting to kind of pick himself up off the ground.
I say I made it about 10 feet to right there. So I have to walk
So I have a
all the way
question.
around.
Where's your popcorn, your ale, and the doll? Mister, I am unconscious.
Oh, we lost after the first one.
Oh, it's just completely evaporated.
It's gone. That stuff was
Here.
gone.
I have to
Okay.
say though, you smell delicious.
Shake you. I feel really lightheaded. Whee!
Is his voice still super high?
Oh yeah.
I just feel lightheaded.
Oh, see now Emily's back. Okay, hold on.
I'm just kind of covering my mouth and giggling a little bit.
Let's see if I can figure out what to do here.
Well, what is three gonna do now?
Now, Harrison, yeah,
Reuben
Harrison
just
Joe
kind
have
of
swapped
stands there
places.
and says, "Say, Reveal, would you mind giving me a hand?"
I'm good. I'm okay. Got this hand, and I feel.
That's pretty
I'm
clean.
very be caught, guys.
Yes, I know
I'm
you
good.
have my hand.
I'm good. The hand's giving me support. Yeah, I don't know how, but it is.
The hand gives off a sudden
There's
confetti burst.
Not what I wanted.
Poor Rich. Poor Rich. He wants to know what's going on so bad.
Mhm.
I see. You guys are back together.
There, everybody's back in their spot now.
Elwin is
So,
still
shall
drunk.
we reunite with everyone else?
There we go.
How is Elwin gonna be drunk?
If we need to.
Good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Reuben
Probably
just says,
till the crowning of
how
the
about,
monarch.
I was about ready to say, how about we gather up and wait for this monarch type of situation to get done and all.
You hear Reveal scene. What do we do with a drunken Kenku? What do we do with a drunken
Ken is
Kenku?
not drunk.
What
In
do
a
we do
super
with
high
a drunken Kenku? Early in the morning, way up she rises. But like, but that's all I can sing. That's all I can remember. So it's just that over and over and over again as we're walking.
I don't know if I got an answer to my question, but how long does Elwin stay drunk?
Oh, I'm sure she'll still have quite a bit of a buzz by the time they're crowning the Witchlight monarch.
Ah,
Usually
boy.
it's about a long rest.
40 more minutes or so. Though, how long did this all take? Because you said that like when we were going into the bubble and everything,
was an hour
that
left.
it was like 40 minutes still.
Yes, probably. I mean, another 15 minutes or so have gone
no.
by.
Drunk.
So like a half hour to
Yeah.
the monarch.
As
Oh,
we
maybe
were
we
all-
should
Leaving us,
find.
you know.
You know,
Reuben-
maybe we should go ahead and find the rest of the group. I mean, I saw him fall over there. Because we should like head over to the big top, get ready for the crowning and everything.
Yeah, we
Yes,
probably
just.
should. Where are they? I have.
Well, I mean, I saw Reveal just fall out of the sky over onto the carousel over there.
Okay.
So
He's gonna
there's
try to walk away, but like falls back against Camino.
Oh,
Okay.
you know, if we can just stick together for now, it's fine. You could try to send a message to one of them over that way.
Okay. And he's like vaguely like his not with as much like effort. He's just like and
Drunken
whoever he
casting.
knows in this direction, presumably like Ruben or something, sends the message being like, "We're by the food court. You want to join us?"
It definitely misses all of it. Should hit Reveal. Just hit
We're
Reveal.
gonna watch the monarch get crowned. You want to join us? We're by the food court. If you want to join us.
I'm good. We're all good. It's okay. No worries.
I don't think he sent it to you.
I tried to send it to Bruben.
Reuben's just walking over to everybody else at this point, trying best to lead Revelor.
And as you know, Elwin is
We
very
both
hot.
ended up with intoxicated. We both ended up with intoxicated players. You realize that?
We did. I mean, for me, I see it as a victory because he's just having a grand old time, and that's all I wanted all night.
I feel
I don't know. How do you feel
very
about yours?
I feel funny.
I feel pretty good. I
You
actually feel a
funny?
lot of
I
my
feel
stress
funny.
has just
Very funny.
magically been relieved.
Oh, good.
It's fantastic. You were a little wound tight there for a moment there.
Almost like it burned away.
Yes.
Something like that, yeah.
Are we in a group again at this point?
Yes.
It just kept bubbling inside me. When it rose to the top, it burst, and then
I don't
relief
know what you did,
just came
but
all
I
over
feel
me.
very nice. Did you do something?
Anyone watching
Oh,
reveal?
not to you, Elwin.
Oh,
Is
thank
any
you.
is anyone watching reveal in this?
I don't
Okay.
think so.
Nope.
No.
Probably.
Did you do something to make yourself feel better? This isn't the actual voice. I just don't know what drunk Elwyn sounds like yet.
Apparently, this is
Bruben,
drunk Elwin.
No, this is
Bruben's
he's saying these things.
consciousness. I will.
The pitch of voice is not accurate because I don't know what pitch it would be.
The consciousness of Bruben is definitely on Reveal's hand at the moment, rather than Elwin's.
Okay.
And all you feel is me like flexing the fingers, like, and playing with them, like pushing them like all these different directions, trying to figure out how they move.
You gave him your hand. I thought you didn't want him to have your hand. Why are you? Why
You
is
didn't
he?
want him to have it either.
Why does
Because
he?
he ran off. And it
I mean,
seems as
he
though
does that.
somebody needs a leash.
Do you want your other hand back?
I think
You
it's
want it.
still okay in your pack for now, but actually no. You know what? I think I will have my hand back from you,
Okay.
Elwin. At least for right now.
Need at least
He's
one
still
hand, right?
stumbling.
Yeah.
He tries to take the backpack off, stumbles a
Oh.
bit, drops it, and
Oh, I
falls
got
against
you.
Ruben.
I
The
want to
hand-
attempt.
Holding.
I want to attempt to
You
put
want
the
to-
hand on Baril's shoulder, like how you just put the hand like this on the shoulder. I want to attempt to do that with the hand on Baril's shoulder.
The
Elwin
hand
tries
actually
to
clenches on Biryl's shoulder.
So
It's
Elwin
not hurt.
tries-
It's not harmful. It just goes like.
You have a very
Wow.
calm touch.
You don't know anything yet.
All right, I'm gonna leave this and let you guys finish
Sounds
watching
kind
this.
of ominous, doesn't it?
He's
hop
not
off the
picking up on any of the
stream.
ominous notes.
Fair. No, you enjoy. Sorry, you just enjoy yourself.
Got some stuff I gotta
So
take.
Camino hands
Ruben.
Ruben his other hand.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the rest of the stream.
Okay,
Ruben
Ruben.
sounded a little
Roll on the
ominous.
ground.
I would
Ruben
imagine
used
this hand has a
myself off
little
camera.
like scoring on it
There it is.
and a little bit of smolder. So it's not like in pristine condition. It's a little. It's got some soot
Nice to have
marks
you.
on
Thanks for
it.
following, Alejo.
Yeah,
Definitely
probably.
some dirt from where it's been like rubbed on the ground. But you can definitely tell like something blew up around it.
There's a little bit of soot on Biryl's shoulder now.
Ruben needs to wash his hand.
I told you.
I do.
We'll just get some like polish on there. It'll be fine.
Burrell,
Meanwhile,
use some
Ruben's just
popcorn.
kind of Ruben's just kind of sitting there for a moment as his hand is in Camino's hand. As Dr. Button shoots out from one arm stump, lands on the other one, and he sticks his hand back into his wrist. Perfect.
Well, Dr. Button's getting some new tricks.
Dr. Buttons turns out to be very handy right now.
Noticed.
Oh,
Well,
goodness.
I was telling Ellen we should probably like head over to the big top
Yeah.
because we want to get seats, get ready for the big crowning, and it's not long now. It's almost time.
I agree.
Yeah, we should
Let's head on our
probably go to the big top.
And then we'll see all the pretty lights, right, Elwyn? That'll be so nice, right? There's more lights and everything. Maybe we can get the halfling to do like a pre-show and get in the box and whatnot.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Ruben leans over to Camino's shoulder and says, Reveal isn't actually intoxicated. When he regains his senses, he'll probably go after Elwyn's gun. Bear that in mind.
He doesn't hear it.
Hard to know. I'll keep that in mind.
something wrong?
No, you don't worry.
Not yet.
You don't worry your head about that. You
Okay.
just have a good time.
Okay.
Ruben just says, not yet.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, it's almost 11. I say we get you to the back to the big top, and we pick up the next session with you going into the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch, and then do the looking glass.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna
Okay.
pull you guys over here, drop you off, while you wait in line to go into the big top, unless someone uses their trickery and advantage
Still
to
dragging the Kenku.
Still dragging the Kenku.
and soil.
Yeah, Soil's probably just sitting there with a big old tub of popcorn, just still like,
Soil's chilling.
I
Yep.
like you
We
guys.
got Soil more
This
food.
is
Yeah.
fun.
And soil ate like 30 chickens. Not really,
The Kenku is very
course he did.
disturbed.
Right.
but an
Oh, I
entire
can't let her
chicken
get
in
consumed.
like one bite. All right. Well, this one has been well.
It's been.
The problem is we don't get much done because we spend so much time laughing.
Yes.
So someone
it's
mentioned that we're on
fun.
quest 5 and haven't leveled yet, and
Yes.
this is
Mhm.
true.
Um,
But
Can we
yeah.
count? Can we count getting drunk as an achievement worthy of leveling?
I count getting blown up, thrown off a carousel, and being high on helium as an achievement. I think that's good. Just saying.
actually,
Can we
I
count
killed.
kidnapping a Kenku as an achievement worth leveling?
I decided
Anyway.
to do a milestone with this because it just is. You would get more levels by milestone in it than you
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
the actual.
Milestone makes
There's
sense.
no way
Yeah.
we're gonna successfully level through EXP in a while beyond the Witchlight campaign.
No, not at
Well,
all.
if you
I
so
will
if the
say
DM
this.
runs it with interaction experience, you can
Yeah, that's
absolutely do it, which is how I run most of my campaigns.
Okay.
Pain in the ass to keep track of though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
So-
I was, but like I said, I packed my.
Quinn's trying to say something?
I was gonna say, so Bruben showing restraint and not murdering them would also be considered an achievement.
You guys, I'm almost 100% positive you'll reach the first milestone and level next session. Though.
Okay.
It's
You might want to.
it's fine
think
though.
about
I
what
don't
you
think any of us.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't think any of us are that worried about it, to be perfectly honest.
You might want to.
This is honestly what's fun. We get up to so many shenanigans, and we're at level 1.
And we're at
Yeah.
level 1. I've never been at
I-
level 1 for
Honestly, I don't mind low level campaigns. I've actually run 0 level campaigns where the party starts with negative 1,500 experience points and have to get to 0 experience points to take their class. So they start with a die 6 hit points and
Nice.
really low stats and da da da.
Fair
And
enough.
I mean,
Honestly,